So Maris and I got out the cells. Teppan used his claws and got our finger brace thingies off so that we can actually use our hands. Got my swords back. Killed some people. Yvonne stopped us killing the people. Why?
Pog.
And then, now we're putting people in cells. There, recap, done. Pretty much sums it up.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, basically.
Oh, Tyler, Teppan and I were all very big.
That's all you need to know.
Big boy.
Teppan was a god of destruction at one point.
Currently, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people unconscious.
Damn.
Yeah!
Okay.
Try to stop us.
Yeah, you have 11 conscious bodies lying around you at the end of this. Was Maris conscious or unconscious when you ended?
Unconscious, I did spell it out.
Maris is also unconscious. But there's 11 unconscious opponents, and Maris is unconscious.
For God's sake,
And you've got one person who's surrendered, and you're getting people out of cells.
Yvonne's just going to make sure all the rest of the people who have just fallen unconscious and whatever are spared so they don't die as well.
Mm-hmm. You successfully saved 2 more people.
Coolio. And as a side note, I mean, you two have shit passive, so you probably don't notice this, but Teppan probably does. The pool of white blood which Yvonne sort of made near the foot of the stairs now has 2 half-formed feline canine skulls peeking out of it as if half submerged underwater. And upon that there is a lightly furred, gnarled arm of some beast sticking out of the blood, clawing in the direction of the stairs, which has made little tracks in the sand.
Well, Teppan's
shit,
definitely
that's
shitting
alright.
himself. There's feline skulls and a third arm. He's going. What?
And you can definitely... what's the tabaxi advantage thing? Can you read out the
Advantage to
keen
gain.
senses?
Oh, where is it? Let me find it. Don't tell me I haven't written it down. Please tell me I have written it down. I haven't written it down.
Okay, well that's why... I think when it
I'll write
comes
it down for
to
next session.
at least scenting related checks, you get advantage on perception. So you will definitely smell the blood and possibly peek your head round to see it and go, and peek your
Begin
head back
shitting
round.
himself, being like,
I mean, in the immediate aftermath, you're accounted for, checking over the unconscious bodies. You currently have someone who surrendered, and you are currently still standing up the stairs by Maris's unconscious body.
Oh, yeah, I am.
I am going to tell the person that surrendered to drag his friends into the cells, and I'm going to go check on Maris, my possibly dying brother.
Teppan's still on working
I
prison.
Probably not dying, he was with Yvonne, but like, idiot went down.
I'll check on him. I mean, I'm right next to him.
Yeah, you,
I'll give him a solid poke, see if he's still...
Sort of- what is... Dad? He's really out of it. Wait, stabilised... Is he stabilised unconscious, or is he like...
Your
sort of-
call if he's conscious or not. I mean, rules is written, he's unconscious, but down to you whether you want him to be quasi-conscious.
Yeah, let's go with he's just completely unconscious, knocked out.
Well-
Good state to be in after a fight. You can sort of poke him and it doesn't really do anything.
Okay, then I will, I suppose, pick him up gently and start bringing him down the stairs.
Tyler's carrying your brother downstairs is what's happening there. He's really unconscious.
Can I take him?
Yeah, go for it. Oh.
Throwing him over my shoulder and walking to a cell. What else am I going to do with him?
Like the Tyler's princess. And he just like...
Just chuck over the shoulder.
No, Taylor is gay.
I'm gonna kill you.
I'll walk to the cells where Teppan is, releasing prisoners and
Still
whatnot,
releasing
and I'll sort of
prisoners.
just prop him up against a wall, and if he falls, he falls.
In the cell or outside?
Outside the cells, because the guards are going to have to be locked in the cell.
Yeah, after a little bit you manage to get everyone out. The one who was convinced this is a hallucination is still convinced this is a hallucination.
For God's sake.
A few of them, probably notable due to you two with better hearing, are sort of murmuring under their breaths from your myriad of languages between you. You gather as kind of a, we're certain these guys are better than the last guys, maybe. Although, definitely at least half of them seem to be pretty happy and fairly friendly towards you. The others are probably just a bit more muted and cautious. And as you're getting people out the cells, you can start putting the unconscious people in.
Yvonne would like to do 2 things real quick. First of all, take all the blackmail off the desk and keep it again, unless it's no longer there.
You did not find the receptionist when you came through, and accordingly the blackmail is not there.
That's unfortunate. Alright, in that case, well, regardless, we'd like to find the conscious guard.
It's not very hard to find.
Yeah.
Them.
Where exactly does this underground operation keep its earnings?
The desk, I think.
Oh, the receptionist definitely took it.
I'm not any higher classified than that, please don't hit me.
Of course not.
Your friend looks like he almost did. Wants to, at least.
Just a bit.
Oh god, horrifying.
Gonna check the desk then.
You go over to the receptionist area. I don't have a map. Only you had a map. You go over. I don't think I had a map. Do I have a map? Have I done myself a map? Yes, I have a map. All is good. In there's 2 seats behind the desk, a small gate you can open to go through with the key.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a shelf of classification scrolls. It's not much of a paper trail because they're clearly experienced at this whole dodgy business thing, but like some supplies for water and food that aren't dodgy.
Mm-hmm.
They just have straight up there. Or at least aren't dodgy in most contexts. And then they also have a chest at the side, which you imagine holds some of their possessions in.
Tepin, you think you can open this up?
I can try. Let's see. Is it a sleight of hand check?
Do you have any lock-picking tools? No, then it'll just be... If not, then it'll just be sleight of hand with your claws.
Yes. Okay.
Or another tool if you're trying to use that, but I was assuming claws.
Let's get this done.
Oof.
And that's also a +3, so that's 20.
Sleight of hand, you probably have advantage. Not advantage, proficiency, probably.
So it's probably plus.
No, I only have +3. I have,
Okay, so 22
I
then.
have a proficiency in stealth.
I see.
So what is it?
22.
22.
You sit down, hunch over the rather small chest next to Yvonne, who's standing and still shorter than you, and sort of fiddle around with your claws, treating you like you had one of the logic puzzles you got at the monastery, which required very fiddly concentration. This opens much easier.
Yes.
You're like, yes. And then you have the padlock off in your hand and you can push the chest open.
Do you want me to open it?
Yeah, go for it. Perhaps trapped there.
He just goes to the side of the chest and I start opening it where he's on the side of it.
You open it and no trap is triggered. Although if it had, you'd probably been hit standing staring at it face on. And the 2 of you can easily enough see that there's several bags of presumably gold in here, and it looks like possibly a day's savings, so you think they've got the majority somewhere else, but there's a good amount of gold here.
Alright, well I suppose let's take all this and then round everyone up, and I've got a bit of a plan going forwards.
That's a lot of gold. That's a lot of gold.
Is it a lot of gold?
Several bags anyway is a lot of gold for Tepin.
So far as Tepin, I'm from a monastery where we have charity stuff and don't really do much shopping. Yes, it's a lot of gold.
Probably not a lot by Yvonne's standards, so.
Not a lot by Yvonne standards.
For Tepin it's like, that's a gold mine.
I will say that there is...
Oh, we aren't counting it out right now, you don't need
Okay.
to get a specific if you haven't
A
got
couple
it.
of bags, at least.
Yeah. Just gonna loot all of that.
Add it to your inventory, because I'm not keeping track of it.
Bags of gold.
Yeah.
Much money.
Bags of gold.
Very much money. Catching.
Money bag.
All the prisoners by this point who were previously in states of unconsciousness are probably more or less better, even if it was throwing something in their face and getting them to wake up. And you wanted to find that earlier the gnome is now awake and conscious.
Hi. You okay?
Are you speaking in gnomish?
Yeah, definitely speaking in Gnomish.
What's going on?
We beat up some guys and, yeah. You're not a slave anymore.
Perhaps you're decent. Your friend needs to get better, though.
Yeah. No, he did take out quite a few of the guards. He didn't do well fighting you because I specifically told him not to hurt
Well,
you that
I'd
much.
like to think a fair amount of that's due to my own skill.
Oh no, yeah. Just he seemed so pathetic because he was barely fighting.
Well, alright then, I'm afraid I don't speak anything but gnomish. So,
That's fine. I can speak common, and I have my special helmet that I can speak primordial, and I can speak cat. So, as long as I can translate to common, you'll be fine.
right.
What's your name?
My name is... Nodrog the Tinkerer.
Oh, you're a tinker. I love. Okay, in common, guys. This is Nodrog, the gnome that fought Innie.
Oh, you're the one who was kicking his ass. Oh,
Yeah.
Hello. It's nice to meet you.
You
He
get
thinks
a
I'm
gnomish
pretty
reply, I still don't speak common.
Anything that they say, just Teffin translates. He only speaks Gnomish, by the way, so I can translate.
Oh, alright.
I got gnomish. I heard the word gnomish.
Do you speak now?
No? What were they saying? I don't speak common either.
Oh, fuck. Oh, this is a line of translations. So essentially,
Nodrog the Tinkerer.
not Rock the Tinkerer can only speak Gnomish, so you need to speak through Tepin to speak to them. And I was just complimenting them for their great fighting skills when they were thrashing Innie. So.
They're
I
about
was
your height.
trying not to
Maybe
kill
that's
another slave.
I know. I was going to give you hell for it.
My friend Tyler thinks
you
you're
a
a
gnome?
great fighter. He's asking if you're a gnome.
They're asking if you're a gnome.
So bad.
I don't think you're a gnome. I don't think she's a gnome.
I don't think she's a gnome.
Alright then.
Just to give you context, I can't speak primordial, but my friend here doesn't speak common. But my friend here do speak primordial, so I either have to wear my special hat or they have to translate. But we can have conversation.
Cool. Where are we going?
He's asking where we're going.
Is it a she? I suppose it's a she. No?
I'm just saying he,
Okay.
He or she? I can't remember. That's
Don't want to
she,
know when
sure.
they get to leave.
she.
Alright, so this leads me to my plan actually. Captain,
Oh, helmet.
Hat on, yeah, that one.
Here's the special hat.
No.
And you use one of its charges.
alright, so I'm thinking what we do is I have a business proposition for Maris's old boss. Well, we have to go through legal channels.
Yep.
At the moment, we're just vagabonds. And the fact that there are no fatalities definitely errs on our side here. So, if we can get all of these people to come with us up to the front gate, as well as all of the slavers, I think I might be able to pitch an idea, sell a reality to the captain.
The idea being.
I don't think you'll like it.
Let's hear it.
The pitch is that, and of course, we would have no inclination towards verifying or denying this claim, but he would be able to spread the word that he put us up to the task of freeing the slaves. He's a hero of the people.
I'm not sure how well freeing slaves is going to go over with the people he socializes with.
Well, this
They
is
all have
illegal.
their own.
This is illegal slavery, is the thing.
There's a good point he's just going to take the people we just freed and just put them into the legal slave market.
Well, I mean, some people go into slavery because they have to, no? I mean, these people taken here against their will might as well give them a chance.
I think you may be giving the captain a worse rep, perhaps, than he deserves. I think a lot of the people here genuinely believe that there are just disappearances that happen all the time because of portals, and I'm sure there are some, but of course the numbers are inflated.
I don't doubt that, and it's not so much that, you know, I think the captain himself is a terrible... I mean, he is, but it's not in specifically with this regards that he's a terrible person. It's just slavery is very common in Tomorrow.
Sure.
There's no reason he would let these people go.
Yes, there is, because they're legal citizens and illegal slaves. Besides, if we just free them out onto the streets, what future is there for them then? Then they're not recognised as citizens. They've just been recognised as slaves. It's the exact same situation, but we haven't gone through legal channels.
Okay.
Alright, sure, we'll go with your plan.
Yeah, that's...
Unless you have a
Try it.
better alternative.
Nope.
Yeah, no. I was just hoping to steal whatever gold they had here and use that to pay off whatever debt I'm going to have when this trial happens. Oh, my dad has enough gold, it's fine.
I don't know if your dad's that willing to pay for you again.
No, he's not.
We got gold for a chest.
Oh yeah. I figured you'd seen... here. Money bags.
I mean, that's not bad.
A
I
lot.
can't imagine that's everything they have, though, no?
Unlikely.
I mean, as I used to say, I've been to one of these places before and helped out other slaves.
Yeah, they earn a lot of gold saying slaves.
They do. They do. You're going to be fucking expensive as a slave. And you couldn't even fight that well in the fight. I wasn't going to pay that much for you.
One of these days, I'm going to fight you and you are going to bite your words.
Quite possibly, but until that day, I will continue as I am. And I'm going to walk away happily.
When are they flirting again?
Is there any stones on the floor?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
Do you mean random rocks?
Just like a random pebble.
Strength.
Probably
Don't
not.
Damn it.
That.
It's
Like title in it.
a desert.
Yeah,
Gravel isn't actually that common.
sad.
I mean,
Get done.
especially not in an area that they're using.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You can probably find one somewhere in the streets outside, but not down here. The previous slaves, meanwhile, have been debating among themselves a bit while you went off and sequestered yourselves. And one of the people, I don't know why I've been selected. Hello, hallucinations.
We're not a
what?
hallucination. I've said. Sorry, guys. They think
Yes.
we're hallucinations.
Yes, we know we think... Well, I know that you think you're real, and that this is probably happening, so far as you're aware.
This is a new level that I've been called crazy.
I will.
Yeah, that's a good
I will.
I'm collecting badges at this point.
I will hit
You
you
will,
over the
you will.
head to make you realise that this is not a dream.
I mean,
we
you could
just freed
literally-
these people, let's not hit them.
Yeah.
Would you want to touch my arm? I mean, it's a pretty easy way to tell if I'm
No,
real.
you
can
could
always
literally
stab
do
this
anything.
one.
You could do anything, and he will.
I am here on behalf of the group to ask if you're going to do things like hit us.
No.
Not at all.
Your friends just threatened it.
Only
Hallucination
you.
as they are.
Only you. I swear to God.
This is not very convincing, I've got to say.
If it helps, we will let you stab him if he hits any of you.
What?
Don't hit them.
Don't hit
and don't
them.
get stabbed.
Only him.
The consensus I think we just came to is we're going to take you home now. Well, first bring you to the captain so he knows that you're not just missing. You're real people, and then you can return to your lives with any luck.
And you are taking us to law enforcement,
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
not anywhere else.
Nope.
No.
Well, the dodgy hallucinations roll persuasion.
Oh my god, not me. I don't do persuasion.
I can do it.
I mean, I can give you advantage.
I honestly hate this
I
guy.
have proficiency
Asking.
in.
So do I.
Oh well, you do it.
Okay.
And then cast rolls in that one.
Oh,
18.
Well, I suppose some twists happen in dreams.
I hate
Everyone,
this guy.
these people seem trustworthy,
I honestly hate
even
this
if they're
guy.
probably fake.
I hate this guy.
And we're going to the outside world again.
all right, Teppan. I'd like you to take up the back flanks, and none of them get kidnapped on the way to the captain. Tyler and Indy, if you could be at the side flanks, and I'll take up the front.
That
Yeah,
works.
I assume we have chains for all the guards, right? If we're taking them with us to the captain, or are we just leaving them down here?
Well, we should take them with us. I assume there's hand stuff we can put on them. Yeah.
Yeah.
They can be shackled.
And then the slaves can carry them.
Reverse roll.
Or Tyler can stack 20 guys on top and just...
Throw it into my inventory, obviously.
Where's Maris?
Into my sky.
I'd rather
you
not leave
put
my
in-
unconscious brother's body down here.
He's
him.
returning to
Oh,
consciousness.
cool.
That really hurts.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you get hit in a fight, Maris.
Innie!
How did you not get fired sooner?
How did I not get fucked? I'm sorry, I'm very good at my job. I'm much better with a spear than a morning star.
Oh yeah, when we needing that back.
But I'm not carrying it.
Oh, you're not?
He was unconscious, he
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
carrying your weapon. So either you left it or you have it.
I assume inventory things, you know, it's weird. I'll go upstairs and grab my morning star.
Hey, we're gonna go see your captain, so come on.
I thought you said I was fired.
Yep,
Maybe.
but Yvonne wants to prove to him slaves happen and, well, illegal slaves happen and it's not just portals.
So you might get your job back, possibly. Not guaranteed, though.
You don't have to come, you can go home, but we're going.
You can't leave me behind.
Well, as in, you don't have to go with us to the commander. You can walk out of here and go home, or you can come with us.
I
But
think
you
should
might
come
just
with
get
us.
kidnapped again if you walk off.
What are the chances?
Hi.
Quite
You were
likely.
being very loud.
In fact, could you walk up front next to me?
Yeah, if you're so good at your job, go guard Yvonne. Please protect him.
Sure, let's go. I wonder if they're at work.
Oh,
He just has a
crap.
complete mood shift
Sorry.
and skips off to stand next to you.
He wants to go see his girlfriend.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Oh my god.
Alright, well, if he wants to see her, I mean, he's been stuck down here for... What was it, like... How long was he stuck down here for? Wasn't that
I have
long.
no idea.
I don't think it's top of our to-do list one way or the other.
No, it's not. Let's go.
Who's got the slaves? Is Teppan just...
Inventory slave! Oh yeah! The conscious people!
Does Teppan just have like a chain and just behind him?
No, there's a reason why
No,
they're
as in like as in the, not slaves, as in the guard
guards.
people.
You might want to specify that next time. So I've got my slaves with me.
Teppan just with the guards just behind him with like a chain, just like...
I'm assuming they're being carried by some of the slaves. Or former slaves.
I can carry a pup.
Wow.
All of them.
All of them into the inventory. Come on.
Inventories do not eat people.
Are you sure?
Are you?
Bag of devourings eat people.
I say we just wake up like half of them and have them carry their friends.
Was a good slap to the face.
Yeah, I don't care if they get hurt carrying their friends. Like,
I'd rather not be outnumbered, personally.
That's
their
fine.
hands are gonna be full.
Sure.
They've got their friends.
Yeah, but they can drop their friends and fucking run off.
True.
Honestly, I think Teppan should be watching like, and then just have like a chain and just like a chain link. Just behind him.
Yeah, also you, to the conscious slaver. You're
Yeah.
up front with Maris and I as well.
Yeah, okay. I wonder if I should have surrendered.
Well, your friends are alive because you did.
You don't
so-
hear that. You hear that. You probably also hear that. Neither of you two hear anything.
Nope, it's gone.
But they go do as you say.
I'm fine not hearing anything.
And we'll begin walking over to the captain, I believe.
Yep.
You are a considerable parade through the dodgy back alleys.
Yeah.
Especially given how many weapons you all have. So you get, most people stop and kind of
Hello.
send looks your way and what are they doing? But you're not really challenged.
That's good.
Too many fucking people. It'd be dumbass to challenge us.
Although, possibly the elderly might have something about youth these days like you were when you were going around in that disguise.
Hell yeah.
And the disgrace to be so brazen in the streets, etc., etc.
Fair enough.
How are you being brazen? We're just kind of.
Megan, it probably
Walking.
looks like we're...
Slavers.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why you're getting odd looks. Although no one's challenged you because of how many weapons you all hold.
And how many slaves we have.
Yeah,
Honestly,
like,
we look very
well.
rich.
Especially with the copious bags of gold you one has.
Well,
I
mean, that's in the
they've
inventory.
disappeared. Exactly.
they've disappeared beneath the rug.
The
Hunchback.
rug's just getting like bigger and bigger, like she's got like a pool floaty, just like.
To be honest, she probably looks by default a bit like a hunchback because she's got a big ass bag on, plus her shield strapped to her bag.
That's not
With
the
armor.
hunchback. That's the hunchback from Notre Dame.
True, true.
We got a
Um,
mount on your
A
shoulders.
really
yeah.
hench 12-year-old we're
A
traveling.
really muscular 12-year-old with a hunchback.
So, you all, across a fair amount of town, once you go into some of the nicer districts, where there's actual guards around, one particularly brave-looking guard does come over to confront you.
Hello.
And what is your business?
Here to see the captain.
I'll be happy to escort you straight there. Maris!
Maris, don't talk to him. We'll explain everything to the captain directly.
And you? If you escape bail just to get caught in something fishy, it's not gonna like that.
No, I mean, no, not this time.
Well, I suppose follow me.
Thank you.
We are very upstanding
Leafred.
citizens.
Be helpful.
We're not citizens.
Yeah, you guys aren't sisters here.
People.
We're good people.
You have minor diplomatic immunity by being a citizen from somewhere else.
Yes.
You have absolutely nothing.
Oh, I know.
I
a
have
demon.
immunity.
You have minor diplomatic immunity. You are their citizen. They're completely
Well.
away to do as they will.
Well, let's go in.
Let's go, yeah.
Time
You
to be
turn
like,
up.
I'm Arif, and they're like, oh shit.
Yeah, I somehow doubt that works as well in Tamari.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, it really doesn't in Tamari.
Darren.
They're not the fondest of royalty.
Worth a shot.
Also, if Tepin says that, he's lying.
Yeah, he does know Arif. He knows of Arif.
Yeah, that's not exactly...
Pretty
A
much
minority.
everyone in Tamari knows of Arif after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get there. The guards have seemed to got a run assistant coming up to come stare at the spectacle and go back and keep reporting. And obviously you've still got citizens. Less citizens are slightly less concerned at giving you glances like you're going to attack them if they interact with you wrong or stand in the way. Now that there's guards around. Funnily enough, no one tries to pickpocket you.
That's good. That's great.
Well, some of us wouldn't notice if people were trying to pickpocket them.
No.
What I've noticed once.
When you're trying to grab you from the
such a
front.
travesty. So
That's good.
you get there. They're sort of the guards seem to deliberate. What do we do with her? Go stand. I'll show you the mosaic pool this way. And everyone else bar you four get and the people trained up get taken on a tour to go see the pond.
Maris, I'd like to be with us as well.
Oh yeah, they're not letting Maris go off on a tour. Although a few colleagues have come up to speak to him along the lines of, "Wow, dude, you disappeared." Rebunking work. Well, I thought you were gone to, like, the elemental planes forever.
I love this is just the norm.
And,
here.
wow, your fiancé's been really worried, like, tearing the city apart looking for you. I swear... Did you... I mean, you'll meet her soon enough, but, she, like, dismantled a whole smuggling ring. You should be, impressed.
I want to see this girlfriend now.
I'm kind of
Maris,
curious.
I better be meeting her soon.
You're the best. Oh, I know you're
I want to
the
meet
best.
this girlfriend.
Maris is
now.
like, yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
Just love heart emoji.
Aw.
See, it's good we didn't ask for her help because now 2 illegal businesses have been taken down. See, Yvonne?
Did I say we should ask for her help?
No, but I feel like it's probably something I should have done. Yeah, I probably should have
Are
done
you
that.
just projecting that onto me?
Jesus. Honestly.
The almost debate before it happens about culpability and where blame should be put is moved on from when you get in and the commander looks very, very disgruntled and comes to see you.
Hello?
Again!
Is this the
Again.
captain, man?
I have to deal with...
Okay.
You know what I told you to take him away? I meant to take him away so I don't have to look at him.
Yes, sir, but I think you at least want to hear us out first.
Yes, I think you'll be quite happy.
Who's this?
This is the commander, no? Well, that was Yvonne speaking.
He has not met Yvonne before.
No,
He
no.
met the old woman.
I think
No.
you saw Yvonne the first time.
So,
Yeah, the first time we were here,
Yeah.
Yvonne was ignored.
Ah, right. So he's just keep ignoring you then.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Sort of briefly puts his eyes over all of you and just basically stares at Tyler. So, what is it that you are here to report, Elway?
Well, we're here to,
If I may.
of course, Yvonne's better at speaking than I am. And she's the one who has a plan, so...
I have a proposition for you. You see, we just shut down, certain at least part of, a illegal slave smuggling ring. All the people brought in to the courtyard were,
Don't forget the fighting pit, says Maris.
and the fighting pit.
His boss gives him a snip.
They were all citizens turned slave through unfortunate circumstances and not by selling themselves, the legal channels, as it were. So, my proposition for you is that we could have just released all of these people onto the streets, heralded our victory, talked about your incompetence, frankly, but we've come here instead. And, if you should accept my offer, I'll allow you complete and utter control over the spread of information on the reporting. I'd like to sell you on an idea, if I could. You hired us, an insider with a poor reputation, an outsider with a poor reputation. I can be left out of the narrative entirely, and a nobody. You were aware people were going missing, and it wasn't just the portals. And so you put us up to this task because you knew that we wouldn't have any direct ties to the city. No one would, well, most of us don't. People wouldn't be expecting anything from us. If Tyler, for example, was a citizen, it'd be much more, much less surprising, rather, that he would bend over backwards to get any back. Upon that, we're more than capable, of course. So, in exchange for this, I would like from you 100 gold pieces, that being the cost of Innie's slander, seeing as ultimately it was not slander.
Oh?
And furthermore, a complete pardon for Innie.
It wasn't slander.
You were called inept, I believe.
I was accused of kidnapping them.
I suppose that is an inaccuracy, but regardless, a pardon for Innie. And an apology, because originally Innie said that they were getting kidnapped, and indeed Maris was being kidnapped, but you said that Maris must just be incompetent. An apology to the pair of them. That sounds ample. And furthermore, a celebration of Maris as one of the only 5 combatants who fought against an entire slave ring. You can fire him if you want, but the reputation should do well enough to get him a new job. And these other 3.
There are some inaccuracies in your own statements. Not everyone is a citizen.
Of the people who were kidnapped?
Yes.
Sure, but most of them are. That doesn't really change much. The fact is, citizens were being kidnapped.
I am, in this case, willing to drop the slander claims
Thank you, sir.
and pardon that as part of you going undercover on my orders.
A clever plan, sir.
And I will rescind Maris's being fired. And if he gets himself fired again on his own merits, that is entirely on him.
Fair enough, sir.
That is fair.
And I will sort out, of course, the freed prisoners who fall under my jurisdiction. Had I known of this situation, I would not have allowed it to stand, so, in that regard, I am aligned with your interests, yes.
Very good. And the ones who were not citizens, what will become of them?
Well, that's quite clear. The ones who are from other places will, of course, be allowed to return to their home countries and tribes, and given measures in which they can take to do so. Where they aren't, there is no crime.
Sure. So are they to be returned to the slavers? Or set free?
Setting free legally acquired slaves is a precedent that I, in this scenario, am not going to set. However, since they also had illegal slaves, since they are being criminalized, it falls under different laws of how that works. So they will not be going back where they came from.
In that case, may I add a stipulation to our agreement? I would like the legally acquired slaves to be transferred to one Tyler Elway.
Don't make me a slave, bro! Don't do it, no!
Are you saying this in character?
No! Yvonne, we never fucking agreed on this. Why am I...
I wasn't aware of it until now. Or perhaps it could go to Innie.
He can become the slave. I'm not exactly a citizen of this place. I don't know if I can actually acquire slaves.
Then it would probably have to be Innie.
Transferring custody into Innie's family, given Maris and Innie were involved, which would fall under your head of house,
Yeah.
seems fair enough.
Appreciated.
Thank God it was not Tevin with slaves.
I don't even know if you can have slaves. I couldn't have them.
No.
You get that.
I suggest you don't go around barging in on places and shouting at people of higher rank than you in future,
Yes, sir.
and frankly don't see how I can be held accountable for the fallout of the rumours that followed. Given I had no part in spreading them and it was because of your public conduct.
I am very aware of who was spreading those rumors, sir.
Yes, quite aware. It's fine.
Be assured that was all part of your master plan.
I would go with, that had nothing to do with me.
Oh?
Innie's performance, yes, got enough attention. The complete defamation of Innie's character would not fall under reasonable
no,
for
no.
undercover
No.
work. and was not authorized by me, so I will not be claiming that. Although if your father does want to come with claims to whoever it was, then that is his prerogative.
Yes, sir.
Is that all?
The 100 gold, I believe, is all that's left to settle.
100 gold, I can supply.
Appreciated.
Thank you, sir.
Who is this to?
Tyler's the one that paid, so
I'll take this and I'll give some back to your dad and some to you. A lot to you.
Consider your bail while you await further charges. Free.
The
Appreciated.
charges aren't waived.
Oh, the slander charges were.
And what were the other charges, forgive me?
Bodily
my
harm.
sword. They picked up my sword.
Oh, fuck.
The third degree burns.
I believe that can be overcome easy enough. Do you not have access to a area of truth?
I'm afraid magic is, particularly cursed magic objects, a matter of security.
I see.
And the assault of multiple guards persons and a commander within their own jurisdiction and barracks, quarters and area, after being arrested and supposedly surrendering and failing to honour that surrender, is not something I'm willing to let go of. But slander cases and bail I have dropped in this case. And I will restrict it to one claim against you for the cursed weapon.
Very generous.
And not
sir.
take it away.
Thank you, sir.
If that's all,
I believe so, yeah.
We'll shove off now.
that would be appreciated. Go find Maris's fiance. She's been insufferable. Very effective, but
Insufferable. Okay, fair enough.
yes, I think she forewent sleep.
Oh, they suit each other.
It's not general conduct for people to come into work on no sleep. It leads to nothing but mistakes and irritable tempers. Why are you still here?
Sorry, sir.
Yep.
Nope.
Maris has not said anything when you get outside. He's clearly been... It would have been noticed particularly to you, but also you as you know him. He was trying very hard not to say anything all through that.
I told you were probably wrong about him, at least somewhat.
Wow, I hate him.
Yep, so do I.
When we say that when we're not outside his fucking room. Let's go.
What, he already knows that.
Shh, Maris. Just shut up. Just shut up. Let's leave first. And you can speak all you want.
Take me to your fiance.
Is she here? He goes to talk over to his friend who deals with the guard dogs and go, where is she? And
You're engaged with
How
those guys.
old is Maris?
16.
Why is he engaged at 16?
you can
Because
get
he's a
married at
toddler.
16.
Because you die at 30. I'm really dead at this point.
Oh, Tyler is dead.
You can get married at 16
In Britain.
in Britain.
I
And this
know,
is
but he's
tomorrow,
only
Megan.
16.
This is tomorrow.
But who do you know of who's gotten married at 16? Precisely.
I know one guy, Maris.
He's married.
Don't you know real life?
I remember Vinosh went off to, I think, India for an arranged marriage. And like,
Yeah, but that's an
Wait, what,
arranged
really?
marriage.
Yeah.
Is that what happened to him? I had no idea. Oh,
That's an arranged marriage.
shoot.
Fine.
God damn.
Real life, let's not go into real life. After a bit, a human woman comes over. She's a human woman.
Good, good, good.
Um,
Good.
Real good.
looks competent enough in her handling of a scythe. Sure.
Yeah, she was doing scythe tricks walking through the street. Yo, she looks competent enough with a scythe.
You're at the training grounds.
Sure.
She stops, but holds it. Transferring your weapon from being used to storage and not finding it unbalanced shows some proficiency. And she runs over to have a very, very fast conversation with Maris and Primordial where they're holding hands, and even you can't pick out all of the words. It's really fast.
What about the lip reading I can do? That's real.
That would be an insight check.
Hell yeah.
And it's not very easy to succeed on.
Ooh, that's a 25.
Thanks.
I don't need the whole conversation, don't worry about it.
It's the equivalent of catching up with how have you been? Maris's colourful opinions on all the people he met in his kidnapping, as well as a mild why did you keep aggravating them, because it was clearly the right thing to do. Ugh, fine. As well as so I dismantled a smuggling ring. How did you do that? By getting myself captured and breaking out.
Oh,
wow!
The game of strat.
And then continued aggravating them. And it sounds a lot like they both did completely reckless things. And they both feel like, you should not do that as a token effort, and then immediately go, wow, you're so cool.
Nice to try. We're gonna give them that.
They're actually kids. Why are they getting married?
Yeah. So
They're six. They're
I know.
adults in this
Their
right.
recklessness reminds me of Moxie. Everything reminds me of Moxie these days.
And then they stop talking, and she turns to look at which one? Sort of half bows at you. It's a pleasure to meet Innie's older brother.
What?
Maris's older brother. Forgive my slip. I was thinking your name and at the same time. I hear you've been travelling.
Yeah. Can I just ask, when did he first talk to you?
You mean when I first talked to him?
Oh, of course. I had too high hopes.
Is there anything wrong with the fact that I was the one to talk to him first and propose?
No,
What a
I
strong
just...
You're such a strong lady.
9 years I thought he would have got over his fear of talking to you, but apparently not. But it's fine. Thank you for finally talking to him.
I don't see how that concerns you very much.
Because you weren't the one babysitting him, hearing him go on and on and on and on and on and on about this girl, and refusing to talk to her. I almost talked to you for him.
Well, I'm glad you didn't do that.
So am I.
But, yes, this is we got engaged about, I proposed and Maris accepted about a month ago. So it is good to see that you're possibly going to be in town for the wedding.
When is the wedding?
Well, we haven't sorted it out yet, but I think fairly soon would work.
Sure. It'll be our second wedding together.
Oh, weddings! Oh, I love them. I love to see them.
Maybe someone else
Don't worry,
will
this
leave.
one at least isn't political.
Oh, thank the fucking Lord.
I have been... I'm assuming now that I've met you, Maris will let me meet your father.
Yeah, you can come for dinner tonight.
Certainly. I need to inform my parents.
Yeah, that makes sense. Cool.
I do still have work today, and Maris does too.
I know he just got unfired, but is he technically on shift today, given he's only just been freed as a slave?
When did he get fired?
Well,
Don't.
When he was kidnapped. How could he get fired?
Fired for getting kidnapped, effectively.
yeah, Commander thought he was incompetent.
Maris is like, you had more of a part of it than when you relayed it than that.
Well, yes, but also you specifically got fired because you got kidnapped.
No, I got fired because you're my brother.
That too.
He didn't help. His
It
cause.
didn't help. But you know, that is one opinion of the commanders I agree with.
What? That I deserve to lose my job?
No, that you're incompetent at fighting.
You did get knocked out twice.
Yeah.
And that's coming from Tevin.
Yeah. Ow.
Familial loyalty. And he goes off talking with his fiancée essentially. He's like, bye, Annie. See you later.
I like your brother.
So do I.
Hmm.
I think I need to go home and tell my dad that he is no longer a slave. Well, actually, just that he's no longer kidnapped.
And that you're no longer kidnapped.
Yeah.
Make sure to give him the 30 gold back.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh yeah, here's the... Was it 56?
I don't
I'm sure I
know.
wrote it
I
down.
don't- you don't need to give it back, it's alright.
I mean, might as well. You did pay for Annie's bail. Or at least more
Yeah,
than...
but everyone did just got multiple bags of gold.
And just never shares them with the party.
No.
I'll keep these, thanks.
It was 52.
Yeah, Tevin
I
had some
paid
Tevin open the chest.
18. And was it your dad paid 30?
Yeah. And I gave you.
I made sure I
18
wrote that
back.
down.
Tevin opened the
Yeah, I
chest.
already got mine
If there's any money you had to share. Tevin.
Alright, well, while you go back and report in, I have rumours to spread. And she wanders off.
Bye?
Didn't you just say she'd leave the spreading of information to the commander?
No.
She said you can control the flow of information.
Yeah, fine.
I mean, you can break your deal immediately if you want, but it won't look good.
No, you're right.
Yeah, but it's not like he would know, because in his mind it's old ladies doing
And
it.
it would be the same narrative anyway. I suppose I'll wait till tomorrow to do it.
Cheer on,
You
spread
can
the
wait
gossip.
until the next day.
Hmm.
That is a
Good.
reasonable strategy.
That's what I was kind of thinking of doing anyway.
Okay, the gold that you got was the equivalent of about, it was quite a lot, so you managed to get about 350.
Just a bit, yeah.
Slaves are expensive. Was it 350 or 300?
350.
350, okay. In between.
Alright, where do we get your new slave thingy?
Ugh, stop saying that.
Yeah, don't worry. I gave them to you figuring you'd probably free them instantly.
They're technically your household slaves now, so not
Yeah.
actually under your control.
I mean, if they don't have a job, I could always get my dad to hire them. Although
Nice.
I don't know how much he's going to like me bringing more misfits home. I try it anyway. Maybe they get a job out of this.
Well, that's not bad. It's not bad going. At least there won't be slaves anymore.
Yeah.
And that's always a good thing. So how does it work? Do they get, like, delivered to your house?
I don't know. I've not brought slaves before, Tyler.
I mean, I've seen them in the slave market, but I've never actually seen what happens to the slaves afterwards. I don't know how they get shipped or
I mean,
packaged.
what were they going to do with Maris and I?
They're gonna put you in a box. And I think we could have taken you straight away, maybe with shackles, possibly.
Were they gonna put them in a box?
I swear.
Don't know where the box came from. You think you're
Really?
more mailing.
They
Oh,
were shipping you.
yeah. I don't know where I got the box idea. I thought that.
That would be. I see the idea. It's like, oh yeah, put them in a box so it's subtle, but then also this big fucking.
It's just furniture, man. What do you mean? Just furniture.
Oh man.
Okay. Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't think the commander's going to be happy if I walk in there and ask how I'm getting my slaves.
No, I
Worst
can't.
case, your dad can go check it out. Let's go back to your place. I want to sleep.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, you must have said
I
that.
want to sleep too. To home.
To home.
To home.
You head back to Innie's house. Someone tries to pickpocket you, which you see.
Again.
Me or
You.
You.
calls out. Excuse me. That's not very nice. Stop trying to.
They disappear.
Yep.
Did they actually take any of the money?
No, you caught them before they could. But someone tried.
Yeah. Excuse me, that's very nice.
It's great how they've only succeeded against you, Bon.
Doesn't everyone have like the higher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, at that point I had disadvantage, so I had Teppen's passive, but even then, it's still huge.
Teppen's passive isn't that bad. It's 16.
Yeah, it's good.
that's
So
the best
you get
passive
back
one.
to Innie's house.
I can see everything.
Was your father staying at home that day or not?
Probably not.
So it's just your siblings. Did you say while I'm doing this, don't go anywhere, Aura?
Yes.
So she'll be at home and probably irritated with you. And your other two siblings who don't really leave the house will also be there.
The one that Teppen had to babysit.
Yep.
Yeah. So they were excited to see Teppen when we walk in.
Probably.
The best babysitter ever.
Yep.
We have two kids attached to your legs.
You go to open the door and it's Cadence who opens it. Cadence opens the door,
Cadence.
nods and waves at Teppen and you slightly and sort of goes upstairs.
Glad to see he was worried.
A couple of seconds later, there's you have a fennec fox in your arms. It's licking your face.
No.
Oh my god.
No.
So cute.
Oh,
No, you
Wagging
can't do
tail.
Hold him away until I just, in one hand, just stroke him.
Tail is still wagging, it's still trying to wriggle closer to lick you and takes your arm instead.
Got him.
Hello. Let some shit on his shoulder. It's just that like. Teppen already doesn't have any energy, and he knows all his energy is going to be drained from the time when he previously babysitted the kids. So he's just there, like, ready to have all his energy drained, trying to conserve it, being like, hello.
After a bit, Kato jumps down and takes on his normal-ish form of looking like your father.
Hello, Kato.
Mm-hmm. So
Hi, where's Maris?
At the training grounds. He's coming home later with his fiancée.
You promise he's not kidnapped?
If he's kidnapped again, that's no longer my problem. But we did get rid of the last kidnappers.
You think there'll be more kidnappers?
Probably not.
I'm gonna hope not.
Probably not.
Although it was quite fun having you do that. But I don't know if it's worth doing it again.
Yeah, you get kidnapped next time, not me.
I don't think it'd be that realistic.
No, but I don't want to get kidnapped again. It wasn't fun.
Can't send you on.
You got kidnapped. You're trying to stop Maris being kidnapped.
I got kidnapped so I could find Maris.
You are acting!
I was acting.
There's now a mini Innie in front of you. So I can go and act and get
No,
kidnapped
no.
and save people.
No.
Don't do
No.
that.
I was acting because I'm big and I don't die easy.
So
You're
when I'm
small.
bigger, I can go and do it then.
Preferably not. You have to be my height to do it.
But
Yeah.
Innie's not your height.
But I
mean-
can be his height and taller.
So I need to apprentice with Crevice.
Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck.
What do you mean good luck with that? You managed it.
Yeah, because I don't know how I managed that. But I haven't seen him in ages, so if he comes home, good luck.
Yvonne's not at that tall.
I also wasn't kidnapped.
Yeah.
If you
Okay.
all got kidnapped, you won't be dead.
If you could shapeshift, you
No.
wouldn't need to have gotten kidnapped.
Well, I kind of would have, because I still needed to find where Maris was, and that was the point of me getting kidnapped.
You could follow them.
Well, no, because we didn't know who we were following.
Uh-huh. Trying to argue with a small child. It's going well. When are you doing food?
We are all going to sleep, and we will do food tonight.
You're sleeping in the middle of the day?
Yes.
Tired.
You normally just have coffee instead.
I normally don't get kidnapped.
Okay.
Probably worth waking up some of us if a delivery of slaves comes by.
Yeah, wake me up if someone comes home saying we have slaves. They aren't actually slaves. So you treat them nicely.
More acting, if you will.
I think that doesn't sound very fun. How about you talk to, like, Aura? She's somewhat boring. And he trots off.
You all know where your rooms are, right?
Yep.
You guys can head to sleep and I'll talk to Aura and then sleep myself.
I think I popped up my elbow as I'm like going up the stairs. I'm gonna die.
Tipping pillow.
Rip you.
Tyler's gonna die. Oh my god. I mean, he's so old. He's so crippled. I mean,
He's basically 500 years old.
yeah.
I'm now asleep.
You go to your sister's room.
Yep.
Knock. What now?
Hi!
Oh, hi, Annie. I see you're back.
Oh, has Katie been annoying?
Wouldn't leave me alone. I'm trying to get work done even though I can't go into work today.
Well, you can go into work tomorrow. Maris is kind of back. He's at the training grounds right now. He'll be over for dinner with his fiancée tonight.
He has a fiance.
Yep, I found out about an hour ago.
He didn't tell me.
He didn't tell me either.
Twin solidarity means nothing.
There might be a shipment of slaves.
And also, of course, he didn't tell you. You are halfway across the continent.
That is true. Anyway, I need to go to sleep, but there might be a shipment of slaves soon. They're not actually slaves, so treat them nicely and just get
We
them
treat
some
our slaves
food.
nicely, Annie. You know that.
I know, but they're not actually slaves. Hopefully. I want to talk to Dad about this. I'm going to sleep. See you tonight. And I will walk to my bedroom and flop onto the bed face first.
Do I have to work for this? Go away, Kato. And you all have a lovely long rest.
Delicious.
Fuck yeah.
So fun.
Yummy.
And I possibly might call it so you can level up in the break. And then I can do some prep and then we can continue.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I will have long rest and go level yourselves up. If you can't finish it, we can try and avoid using any of it, but
Oh yeah, level 7. Oh fuck.
Oh wait,
Oh,
is it now
seven.
that I
Uh,
do?
if you want.
I get the storm room.
you don't use your runes.
I know, but I get the storm room. Which is really
You'd
good.
have to swap out one of your current runes
I
for
don't
it.
think I do.
Yes, you do.
Do I?
Yeah.
Okay.
At the
No,
moment,
nice.
you can only have
Yeah.
2 runes. So, but you can swap them out with each level up.
Clicking on the wrong thing. Nope.
God, if only everyone remembered the rules precisely. I'm joking.
Fuck you, Stephen.
It's my first campaign, hush.
We just did.
This is my first campaign in a while. So,
Yes. No, I can't be arsed today.
Ooh, give me a 2, because I want to be squishy as hell. That's
Well-
a 4. I'll take it. That's health.
Oh. Okay.
I know. They're good.
Thank you.
Yes.
In the brain.
Hello.
Is it Megan?
Oh no, sorry. Siri. You okay though?
I'm gonna something. Can't say that, it's not kosher.
Oh, what do I do?
A good question.
Maybe do I go paladin or do I go...
I
Fighter.
would say if you're going to go one of those two, go fighter.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh my god.
You know, at level 7, I get 3 runes.
Okay.
At level 7, it'll suddenly feel like you get 3 runes. Not just go to 3 from 2.
I used each of them once. I couldn't use the cloud rune there. I got it once for like
Thank you,
damage,
Michelle.
so there was no point using
What
it.
about the fire rune?
Mm-hmm.
Bless you. I couldn't do it. Hello.
Yeah, well, it's on your... If you don't want to use your runes, you don't have to.
Interception isn't on here, is it?
It's a fighting style.
Yeah.
It's additional one, so you would have to. You have to opt into it basically. Yeah, there we go. Variants.
Okay.
Now it should be there. Total fire. No, I think I turned it off. Yeah, deception.
Thank you.
Ah, you message saying to come.
Yep.
Oh, which one of these is there's 2 interceptions?
I think they're actually just the same.
I saw a shield on one of them, I don't know if you need
Then
that.
take the one that doesn't have a shield. Actually, wait, I'll read it through carefully.
Oh yeah, Robin, what was the thing I forgot to put down back to Baxi?
Look it up. Keen senses, I think.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to pause the recording for the meantime?
I mean, we really should have done that ages ago. I was figuring Stephen could just pick it out.
Alright, fair enough.
Thanks, Robin.
Yeah, you could have turned it off if you wanted.
I think it's literally just there's a comma in a different spot.
Wow. Cool.
I don't think the actual phrasing is different by a single word.
Oh, it's because I saw blue shield as one of them, like my eyes went to that. So, cool. Thank you.
Well,
So you're talking about keen senses, Robin.
Mm-hmm.
All it says is you have proficiency in the perception skill.
Is that it? Or just check what the tabaxi thing is.
Yeah.
I thought you'd advantage on...
Oh yeah, I don't know if it's on the tabaxi. I'll check.
A tabaxi in Player's Handbook?
Nope.
Okay.
I can check it in a second. I'm almost done with my level up.
What I'm saying is dark vision, feline agility, cat claws, high proficiency in perception and stealth, and then yeah.
Oh, maybe it then.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I have 7 key points now. Get
Oh
that.
yeah.
Get that.
Oh, that's right.
What?
I forgot I got that bit.
Good.
Hills.
Does the screen one count? Because apparently I'm supposed to get these 2 as well. But I don't think so, no.
Doink.
Yeah, I mean...
It's not like I'm going to be doing that too often, so it doesn't really count or matter to me,
Oh,
It just means I can train if I
yeah, no, that was a thing introduced in, I believe, Touches, and actually it's not Touches, it's Unearthed Uncommon. It's basically because not everyone knows the full build from level 1, and it just lets you, change things up a bit.
Okay. Fair enough. Bless you.
Thanks.
That's nifty.
Not be nifty.
I hope.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's nothing.
So it doesn't concern things I have to keep in mind about Yvonne then?
No. Well, except my passive went up to 30. No, I'm joking. I took the observant feat again.
I swear you can't.
No, you can't benefit from the same thing twice.
But is there anything similar to Observant that you can pick up? Or is Observant the only one of its?
It's
Fine.
the only one. Yeah, it's the only one. The alternative would be if I took first level rogue, then I could get expertise and perception, doubling my proficiency, which it would give me a +3 out of 24 passive, and a minimum of 19. Oh my god. Terrifying. Yeah, there's no such thing as tabaxi sense or whatever.
Yeah.
Keen sense. I swear there was.
No, I
No.
think it's for another race.
I know
Okay.
Blood Hunter gets something like that, but advantage with perception on smell.
I know it because weasels get it.
Yeah. But you do have proficiency in perception.
Yeah, again, your woman's gonna start regretting to do Megan do a dex save,
What's this?
and Robin's gonna be like, she's gonna be like, hey, Megan, do a dex save, and I'll be like,
For a moment, I thought you said, "Hey Megan, do a death save." I was like, yeah, well, I don't know if there's much that helps you with that, to be honest.
no,
Having a paladin nearby, that's pretty pog.
if anyone's like, haha, area of effect dex save.
Not price of
Teppen's
death
gonna be like,
saves.
Yeah? Paladins are fucking ridiculous. It's a saving throw. It's a saving throw with no modifier, and you can't have proficiency in it, but you can benefit from a paladin's aura.
Do you have a clue?
Yeah.
Thank
Ah.
you.
You just need to be above 10 to succeed, generally, right?
Yes. So paladin just going, shook. I'm standing within 10 feet of you. I have a +4 charisma mod.
No.
Now there is a 2 in 20%, not 2 in 20, a 2 in 20 chance of you actually failing this save. Because even a 3, actually no, you'd only be able to fail on a 1 in that situation. And that's like really bad anyway, so yeah, paladins are good.
Teppen is not even more dense. If someone's like, haha, charm, he's like, no.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
If someone tries to frighten him or charm him, he's like,
More like, nah.
he goes, nah.
Interesting.
Well, it's an action, but he can just be like, oh, no thank you. I
Bless
do
you,
love
thank you.
monks. I do love monks. They're all very fun. How are you guys going?
Pretty good. I'm literally just rearranging my book now. I'm already done.
All I had to do was just add 2 things and be like, oh yes, another key point. That's, yeah.
That's what I had to do, but I'm trying to find the image for it, but I can't. Where did I find them last time? Oh, I know where. I went on images, you dummy.
Yeah. I can't wait for someone to be like, haha, I charm your group. And Teppin goes, what are you trying to do? Though it's quite ironic. His entire thing is a scaredy cat. And now with stillness of mind, if someone tries to get him to be frightened, he goes, nah.
Does that come with character development?
Character development.
Why is Teppen less scared now, though?
Character
He's realised he's competent,
Yeah.
so he's going to start expressing himself more.
Yay! Well, technically he kind of has to now. He's level 7, and now he's got stillness of mind. He physically, if someone tries to like do a frighten him, he's like,
I mean, you could flavour it as Teppen already knows exactly what he's afraid of, and that's not on the list.
yes.
You're not a spider! Yeah!
You're not water.
But also him becoming more confident would be quite cool.
You're not a copious landmass of water. Teppin doesn't like water.
Well, you live in a desert, so you're fine.
Yeah, Teppin hates water.
I don't know. Oh, you're gonna love the sea.
Just don't make him go in it.
Oh,
Or on a boat on it.
I already have to go.
He won't like that. Teppin also doesn't like really enclosed spaces.
Oh,
Why do you think he ran up the fucking chute like a bat out of hell? And was like, I could try.
Oh. Have you done hit points, by the way?
Yes.
oh wait, shit. Hit points.
I have already done hit points because I'm better than you two. I'm joking.
Are you playing in the match on Sunday?
I don't know. Hannes hasn't put out the team yet, has he?
Oh yeah, I don't know if everyone's playing though. Are you free to play basically?
Yes. I might be a bit late.
Yeah. Are you going to be there even if you're not playing?
I don't know. Why?
I'm asking.
I need to wait for Steven to ask him. Isn't it really
What be your
fun to
question?
advise?
Was it specifically rules? Because I'm willing to try.
It's just multi-classing. There's something, I don't know, like about the hit dice, whether...
What are you multi-classing?
I think you get
Something.
your normal hit dice for barbarian, then you get
I'm doing
one
monk.
fighter hit dice.
Sorry?
I think you get one fighter hit dice.
Fuck, you're doing
For, like,
barbarian and
level.
fighter?
Mm.
You're doing barbarian and fighter? Fuck. Tyler really is ready to fuck shit up.
I don't.
That's because I don't know. It's like hit points at first level, or do I do it hit points at higher levels? I assume it's
I
higher
have
levels.
evasion, which is even better.
It's
you
because
got evasion?
there's different like
someone's
things
like-
you do
Yeah,
for
I
the...
Does it tell you in multiclassing?
No, it doesn't. That's why I want to
Multiclassing.
ask.
When you gain
Michelle
rubber, you only
plays
gain
a monk
some.
in Stephen's campaign.
That's why I don't
Monks
know
are
what
fun.
to
They're fun.
do.
Druid's really fun. I like druids.
I am a druid character, but I
Because it'd be
don't
my
have-
first level for
I have
fighting.
high-
So hit points at high levels
My
is
druid character for Stephen's campaign.
plus your constitution modifier per fighter
This
level
is
after
my druid
first.
character.
Yeah.
I think I've met. Isn't
So that's why I
he,
want to ask Stephen real quick.
mushroom
to see
on his
if
head.
it's
So
first
I
level
think it's just
fighter.
hit point at
I
level
say
1
he.
then.
It's just anyone refers.
Well, actually,
People
ask him.
refer
It just be
to
on the safe
them as
side.
just anything because
Yeah.
no one knows what they are. They're just there.
Your mushroom head druid's really cute.
Cass was talking about druids, and I have a druid character that has a mushroom stuck on their head,
Yeah.
and they can't get it off because like the mushrooms like grown on them.
Ooh, like that crab Pokemon.
Yeah, and they can't. No one can get it off, so no one actually knows what
Hi, sweet pea.
they look like, and it's just a druid who's just there like,
I need to
hi.
ask you a
It's a
question.
halfling druid.
When it comes to
What's yours?
multi-classing,
Mine
there's
is
different
Baby
hit
Dragon
points
Druid.
for first level
Wow.
at higher levels.
You
I
don't use the
prefer a
first level,
halfling
you
druid
use
with
the
a
higher
mushroom
level.
stuck in his head.
Cool, thank
Randy
you.
is just adorable element. He's great.
So
Him's a
one
little dog snake boy.
6.
I still prefer mine.
Him
Yeah,
see into the future.
I like Dodge. That's very cool.
Nico. Nico the halfling
7
druid
plus
with a
Conrad.
mushroom stuck on his head.
And dice, you should choose them.
I can't have a halfling druid in Robin's campaign
No
with a mushroom
halflings.
stuck in it. Because one, it's a halfling, and two, where is the
Mushrooms
mushroom?
need humid environments.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless you plan on going to the Underdark.
Don't
You
do it. It's a
can't bring
trap.
out Nico. That's
That's
why I'm not
It's
playing.
Don't
definitely
do
a
it.
trap.
No.
And the dog is bad.
That's why I'm not
Evil.
playing as Nico, because it doesn't fit for Robert's campaign. That's why I did Moxie,
Yeah.
the tiefling. Lots of my characters that I have are Fae. Hello, Dodge. Puppy.
The dog wants in.
Although I do have like
What a shame.
Dragon Ball
Oh, what
character.
a shame, dog. Imagine being on this side of the equation.
What you doing about?
Because I'm currently like in the process of creating.
Yes, it is.
Yes, Michelle Dice. No, don't you fucking dare. I'll cry.
You will.
Why
will.
are you emptying one of the parts of the
I was
dice?
probably looking for the purple one though.
No.
Yeah, it's
The one I was looking
the
for.
best thing ever.
Why?
It's a
The
Dragon
silver,
Ball
black,
paladin.
grey ones.
It's a Dragon Paladin. I was talking about Cass was being more than like, if Tepin dies, and I was like, thanks. I was like,
I
yeah.
want to play Nico at some point. I want to play Nico at some point.
You're not ever gonna get Nico. Nico's a halfling. You ain't
I
gonna
know.
get a
I'm
halfling.
not looking.
You're never gonna get
I mean,
Nico.
if you want to fall out of one of the elemental planes into Tamari, a halfling can exist. But I still think the mushroom's going to give you significant troubles climate-wise.
It's like Yvonne's little hat.
I don't know. You would need to wear the rug as well to keep your mushroom nice and not dying from sun.
Precisely.
It would be difficult.
As a separate note, I don't know how many halflings are chilling out in the elemental plane of fire. Oh, you know, I love to live in my little hut under the flaming death pit.
Presumably, it's fall through into the elemental plane of air and then fall out again.
You just get like a fucking
That's
halfling.
called Death Robin.
You just get a halfling druid who's like I fell out of the eternal plane. Hello.
I'm sure that's like half the Sisters of Tomorrow at this point.
Nico is
Like, oh, what plane do you come from?
Michelle, I
Nico
have
is
a
an anomaly.
very important
Nico was
job for
created
you.
when my friends
Do you think you can get all those D10s
randomly
into here?
needed someone, but they couldn't exactly change
Do you think
course
you
to
can
find someone
manage
new. So they just found Nico in the middle of the forest, just chilling. They just picked him up and were like, "Hello," and he was like, "Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. My name's Nico."
D8's
And they were like-
going the one next to it.
They're like,
This
"What?" And he's like,
organization system is a little bit painful.
"Nice to meet you." And they were like, "The fuck?" And he was, they're like, "Full name?" And then he was like, "It's just Nico."
I'm gonna kill.
I want to hug him.
If you do that, I die.
Then go hug and just don't touch Michelle off.
No, then he learns that barking is good and it gets him attention. I mean, he
Yeah.
already knows that, but
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't know.
ignore it.
Yeah, if you really want to have
Like, Edward meows through half of breakfast trying to get you to feed him faster, but he does give up and stop.
Cass, if you want Nico in the campaign,
Don't
you're
you
gonna
need
have
the
to kill
great
Tepin. I won't let you.
Yeah.
And
Should we
two,
double up?
Presumably it's me killing Tepin.
yeah,
There's
true.
other things.
And
Oh,
two,
you do.
you're gonna have to try to do a debate with Robin
We're
how you're
gonna
gonna
use
get a
both at level.
halfling druid with a mushroom on his head in campaign.
Of course.
Other
You could-
campaigns in the future.
Do you want to create like a random species of mushroom that can somehow survive the desert heat? No.
It's called Wear a Really, Really Old Rug, and that will do it itself.
Yeah.
And never take it off.
Immediate retaliation. What did you say to him?
His tail was wagging and he tried to get you. That was attempted affection.
No.
Oh,
Rip.
No. Hello. Hello.
as cute as Pepper is, I can't. I'm gonna die if I try to hug.
Oh, you weepy baby.
Hello.
Hello, Michelle. Leave him alone for a minute. It's like,
Yeah.
you're a
Such a cute puppy. Very cute puppy.
He's not a puppy, he's
A
an
puppy.
adult dog.
It's a puppy.
He's
Is
a
he-
baby puppy. Oh
I
my
was gonna say,
goodness.
is he a puppy?
He's like my baby puppy.
I'm gonna kill you.
Hello, baby.
I will murder.
Hello, puppy dog.
You're too small to murder Michelle.
Yeah. You don't know how.
I know how.
You don't want to hug? Okay.
You just call me baby puppy.
You don't
I
want
want to collect a reference.
I want to hug. I want to call the baby puppy
cat
while it's
characters I have.
happening.
So this is one of the reference photos I got for my Dragonborn.
Are you gonna
I
call me
did
baby
my
puppy?
You don't need to have a hug. I don't want to hug you
It's a
anyway.
reference photo, just so I know roughly what I want them to look like.
Almost
I don't.
assassinated me.
This is my reference photo for
Oh,
Mario.
my
I'm gonna
That's
kill
my
you.
reference photo
Your
for
first
Nico.
bird.
Just like
Boxy.
Your
Bird.
first bird.
No.
Where's Boxy?
Is that trying
That's
to
my reference photo.
annoy me?
My first burn would be tuberculosis.
Zephyr.
I wouldn't want to kill tuberculosis.
Yeah, tuberculosis is too cute.
No. Because
And
I'm
there's-
with Stephen there. He convinced me on a cat named Tuberculosis.
Tuberculosis is a great cat name.
And then there's Emerus 101.
I also think hemorrhoid is pretty good.
Another reference photo with that. You'll never.
I want to go the full way and just call it Grundle.
No!
I created a
Cringe.
reference photo for the Moxley.
What's that different to what you said?
I mean, it's basically. Well, no, it's
That's what Moxley
in
does.
some ways it's
Looks
less
like.
gross, actually.
Very pretty.
Hmm?
Pretty.
No
I also think Pink Eye could be a good cat.
Yes,
I
that
don't-
is
Pink eye.
It's a whatchamacallit.
Little Pink Eye.
No. Why do you keep going for really gross
Watch
anatomical
them.
things, Fifi?
Stephen, I think I might be able to get away with one cat named after a disease with my colleagues. I don't think I could have 10.
Colleagues.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
Pickles.
Lord.
Hello, TV. Oh my god. Congratulations.
You have a little TV. It's so cute for a cat.
Oh, I love you, TV. Oh my goodness.
Pickles is looking at us like she wants us to die.
You're crazy.
Oh, Pickles looks down and that's
Stephen
like she's a
comes to me on the name, so I
bourgeoisie
agreed
upper
to
class.
help him
Yeah,
convince
I
the
mean,
other
she
two to name the
is.
cat TV.
She's living life out there.
She's like, wow, look at
Whoa.
those peons inside not eating this high brand grass that I have.
All I have is a dog called Leo. The only time he looks like a high class bureaucrat is when he's sitting on his sofa and he's like this.
You have a rat that lives in the walls.
Yes, Peter.
Are you guys going to take him with when you move?
No,
But you should.
no,
You should.
no,
When are you guys
because
moving?
Mum murdered Peter.
Oh,
Did you
you're
Did you
right.
actually get him? Oh.
Mum got Peter. We can't take him with us because Mum threw him out the window.
Oh my god. What a champ.
That is quite.
Not even like in the bin or like.
She
go
found
grab
him
it,
and
just,
threw him
like,
out the
eats it
window
up.
across the road and into
Wanna
like the
dig for
farm.
treasure?
So he's not actually dead.
He's dead.
But he
She
might not
chucked
be.
his dead body out
Oh.
of the window.
He didn't say it was his body that she chucked out the window.
Well, that was highly assumed.
What was this
When I
that
said
way?
my mum
I
killed him.
assume. Oh,
My brother's
right.
thrown a live snake onto the roof by accident once.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
my mum
wow.
threw
How did
Peter's
that
dead
happen?
body out.
He didn't realise it was dead and it started moving and he got a fright. So it went up into the air when he jumped.
Oh, I see. Fair enough.
Let's see. I think
So
I have
Peter-
enough for this session.
You still
Maybe,
need to tell me where
almost.
you're moving.
I'm almost there.
I shall never tell you, Cass.
Megan, I will
Hello.
stalk you.
You will never
I
find
will
me.
stalk your mother's
Let
finances
me
to find out the address for her new mortgage.
You'll never. Well, it's my dad's.
Then I'll stalk his
I don't get your
finances.
gem.
No.
How will you do that?
Why not?
That's fine.
But I.
You won't succeed.
No.
How do you know I'm not going to another country?
Because you said you're moving somewhere into Send.
It might have been a lie. And you think they intended to move somewhere into Send? Doesn't mean they're going to.
I'll just ask your mum on Sunday, should I?
I'll tell her not to tell her.
And your mum doesn't listen to you.
You're such a canoodler. Don't lie down, you're gonna fall asleep.
Don't lie down, Michelle. You already sound more tired. Sit up.
It's also because you're a sleep dog.
Oh, I fell asleep as soon as I went down.
Yes.
Wow, thank you.
I'm not going to be too much longer. It'll be mostly under control.
And Robin does not tolerate people sleeping at her game table. Do you want to die, Michelle?
Michelle, wake up.
I'm not asleep.
Michelle, you can't murder me when I'm 30 if you die now by Robin's hand, so you have
Why
to
is
stay
Michelle
awake.
going to murder you when you're 30?
Because I deserve it, clearly.
What the fuck?
I disagree. I think it's just Michelle giving into her murderous intent.
That's fair, I should encourage that, you know. Bolster it.
Yeah,
Is that not what you're meant to do?
sure. Smack, 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 smack.
You know it's a rude group of people and you're one of the more normal people at the table.
I don't know if I'm more normal on this table.
Compared to those two.
No, I think they're just interacting with each other.
Ooh, you have a spine, honey.
They're like this when they're not
You know, I'm
interacting too.
glad I have a spine. Thanks.
Yeah.
Why?
Poke, poke, poke.
Are you trying to paralyze me?
Yes. No.
No.
Maybe.
No. No.
No.
No.
Why would I do that?
I don't know why you do
That
that.
would be so weird if I did that.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't paralyze me.
Oh well, yeah, I won't.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
won't. I might.
Don't.
Maybe.
Please. I like being able to move everything.
What if I did?
Then I'd cry and not move.
That would be sad. You'd only have your face to express yourself. Not your arms and body to make yourself always look like you want hugs. You look like you want a hug right now. Do you want a hug?
I could take a hug.
It's okay. It's okay.
Why is this okay? What?
All I can tell you, Cass, is Tepin is
No.
dying. He shall never die.
That's good.
So you'll never get killed.
Okay.
Get good.
Okay,
We're never going to bear witness to the halfling druid.
Sunlight, not water.
No, I did. I closed the wrong thing.
Hello, Peppa. Goodbye, Peppa.
Makes me happier now.
That dog could kill you.
Yeah, I know.
How does it feel to be so eeny weeny eensy any teensy weensy that you can get owned by a puppy?
I mean, the puppy can't reach my face, so I'm fine, but...
Michelle, half the time you're lying on the floor in the sun,
Yeah.
the puppy could easily reach your face.
Wait, is it just that you have to ingest?
Well, it's dog hair
Just
as well as
didn't
saliva, so if it licks my face, I die. Thank you. If I inhale dog hair, I die. Well,
What happens if you shave the dog and you lick the dog?
What happens if you lick the dog?
you know, I've never tried it before. You should try that out sometime and tell you what happens. I probably still die.
If a zombie bites you, what if you
Bite the zombie.
bite the zombie?
But, Michelle, how have you not died yet when you're in this house? Because you'd obviously just occasionally breathe in dog hair.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not super severe if it's just dog hair. It's mainly saliva I'm allergic to. So I get a rash on my face, and then that spreads down to my chest, and then from my chest it goes to my lungs, and then stop breathing. That's happened to me once when I was younger.
I think you're faking.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm fit. You know, I should go hug Pepper real
Yeah.
quick.
Never come to my house because it's covered in dog hair.
Then I would probably
We all
die.
They have much more than my cats do,
Yeah.
combined.
The
I mean-
moonwalk must be completed every single day. The moonwalk is something we call in my house when my mum goes up the stairs. It's getting all the dog hair off the steps.
Fair enough.
And it looks like she's moonwalking.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like
Also, Leo likes to just be there. Don't
Yeah,
eat
really-
Michelle.
no, you can't do it. No, you can't eat me. Don't do it, please. No, that's not. Let me console myself by eating you.
I need consolation. I'm hungry for you. Old look out.
I put your glue back upstairs. My used stuff.
I'll do it.
I'm getting some upstairs.
Jeez.
This is normal.
Don't pet me.
I'm sitting down here, you can just hear Michelle in pain.
The fuck are they doing?
I think that might have been Stephen's mum. Not that that necessarily makes any more sense, but...
I hope you two aren't like that.
No. No, no.
The fuck?
Ow, bitch! Shouldn't have so loud in the house. Ow!
That's you?
Yeah. It is. Spin. Oh, fuck. Oh, God.
What the hell are you two doing?
Oh no! I slapped us all. So... Ow! My back.
Your lower back. I hate your ass.
No, you didn't. I love you.
Look. Hug.
This is a hug.
This is a hug.
This is not a hug.
This
This is
is
a tag. This
Never
is a chunk
trust
of my life.
Stephen after a fight. It's always a trap.
Fuck up.
I'll end your life, kid.
You may. You may. I felt the fear up the stairs. Hello. This is surprisingly friendly.
Your reaction makes us so much better.
Huh?
Megan looks so disgusted anytime you guys show affection.
Well, I do it all the time. I'm so sorry, but it's can't help it.
You are small.
I am small. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, my pockets.
There's one pockets you have.
Not mine.
They're yours?
Mm-hmm.
That means my legs are yours too.
Yep.
Well, I don't want them to be yours. I'm gonna have to like.
Well, too bad.
I'm gonna have to like
No,
fight you for
no,
that.
no.
Yeah.
If you say biting, I'll fight you.
Fight you. Like my legs. Or the ownership of my legs.
Beat. Now you're Mrs. Beaten. Beat.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, hello
Okay.
there.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Stretching it.
Sweet little woman. Oh, she's so smiley.
You're level 7. Okay.
Hello, Robin.
I think I'm ready to go.
Thank you.
It's definitely the right password.
You alright there?
Yeah.
You die?
Yeah, I die.
Because you're a puppy dog?
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I have every right to be horrified.
I just live for putting the fear of God in you.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, how sweet of you. I love you. No! No, I'm sorry.
What a daring escape!
Intimating.
I'm gonna work on my coat right behind.
What a champ!
My coat.
Your coat?
I didn't want to be, so now I'm gonna roll
I'm
like
making pair of jeans and I'm also this leather jacket. I'm designing,
Cool.
modifying it
I love
to be
you
my
too.
body.
Hmm.
I gotta add like the stitching.
You're gonna have to put out so much.
Yeah.
Wow, I hate that. You're like abusing my knee.
Stephen, you'd be so good at piano.
Yes, sir. And you still love me again.
Yes.
To be good at piano, you need good hand-eye coordination and good hand and foot coordination.
I have no coordination.
You need to also have good dexterity in your hands.
It's a pocket.
Yeah.
Gee, but these jeans are great. Like, if you get like a little bit cold because there are holes in your jeans, just use them for like your hands, you know? And then just use
You
that.
can just use Stephen's hands to plug up the holes, you know?
Yeah.
You only has to. It's not very effective.
Yeah, it's not the smartest business decision on your part.
There we go. And I'm like 2 times warmer. Please get them off me, I'm boiling.
No.
I've plugged
Do you
up
want
my
me to
Zoom
roast?
holes.
Do you want me to die?
Yes.
Don't let me die.
I'll roast you.
Please.
You're fat. And uggers. And a little bug.
That's not roasting, that's just insulting.
Get roasted.
Thank you. I got roast. Appreciate that.
And worst part is, it's all true.
Yeah.
Especially the fat one.
That's me, bro. I'm
Yeah. Definitely not a
Huge.
stick. Said you were ready, Robin? Okay, never mind.
Almost.
You guys took too long, so you started doing more prep.
Michelle, that's why you're so chunky. It's
What?
from eating me all the time.
Oh, shit. Of course, I gotta
So do
go on
I.
a Steven
I'll
diet.
make
You know.
today, and
No.
then
Gotta cut my
make up
Steven
earlier.
out.
How you
What have you as the only thing I
Just a bit
eat?
shorter.
There you go.
A gluten diet would be like just eat only gluten,
Just
right?
need
Yeah.
to short up
Oh,
starting
well,
to
yeah,
look
Steven
like a
diet.
complicated
Don't go on a
Yeah.
Steven.
Okay.
So am I. Look
You're
at
like
my-
cannibal.
No.
Look at my side.
No, it's not cannibal.
It's
Because
not.
I'm puppy dog.
Him, puppy. I
What?
love cheese.
My hair at the back looks absolutely crazy.
It's alright.
But no, as you should see at work, it's like this at work. No, I'm getting it cut. You know when I had it pink on top and black underneath? I'm having it cut that start and then I'm having it white with black tips.
Actually, fair.
Oh, that's for your Comic Con thing, isn't it?
I said that you should do the white with blue tips. It
And
looks
go
so
black.
cool at some point.
I'm doing black.
Maybe.
Ooh, do be careful though. Blue tips is awfully close sounding to blue tips. You might get cast a little bit riled up.
I'm doing black, not blue.
No, that's for Cass to do the so they become what they want.
Yeah, the cast. I'm off. What I've
You're
done
just gonna.
is on
I'm sorry.
cast.
No,
What I'm gonna do,
not accepted.
my double self. What you
Oh.
do is I'm gonna put the eyeshadow here, and then where it's further
Okay.
away, I'm gonna put.
Right.
stuff
I am
here. Same here. And what you do is you put it so that when you're gonna
relatively
put it on, so
happy.
it doesn't hurt when you take it off.
Yeah.
And then what you do is you use eyeshadow to like colour it in.
Send me a photo once you've done it.
That doesn't look
Yeah.
comfortable.
Well, I've got to finish, well, as in the makeup or the entire thing.
Both.
Okay.
Well, Andrea's gonna try to do hawks. So Andrea's trying to do the hawks wings and everything. But no, what you'll probably want to see first is when we go to see Multiverse of Madness, because me, Ross, and Andrea and Emma are all going to see it together. But because we're weird and we have a tradition to like dress up somewhat
Yeah.
like the characters. We're dressing up like Marvel characters. Because the last time we went to go see a Marvel movie,
Okay.
the guy didn't
Thank
know who we were.
Yeah, I know.
Appreciate that.
You mentioned.
So Andrea's now sewing
It is a good part.
Wanda Maximoff
Oh,
costume.
really? I'm sure you've seen it.
And we went to the Jujutsu Kaisen movie.
Okay, resuming after you leveled up there, and presumably know somewhat your abilities. I'm hoping. You have all taken a short rest or a long rest?
Long rest.
Long. I wanted some big deep sleep.
What time of day did you out?
Like midday.
No, it was
No,
morning.
yeah. we
Okay,
went
so
straight in
you
the
essentially wake up 40 and completely skip your lunch.
Yeah.
morning. Lunch.
Cringe.
Clearly none of you who were just comatose. It is probably still you waking up first.
Hell yeah. Sure.
Anything you're wanting to do before you go downstairs or when you go downstairs?
I'm gonna write some stuff in the book. Dismantle the slave ring.
You get back a message, which is the equivalent of "very proud, well done." Also, you're on the lines of your grandmother thinks the dragon is very cute. Also, won't let me visit.
Cute.
Gotta hurry up getting a place or you're going to miss out on the adoption chance.
That's fine.
That's fine. No.
Tell that slut!
You can put in a complaint if you want.
No, that's fine. She's very good at raising kids. To my chagrin. And then I suppose Yvonne will just, between writing that and reading that, she'll then, I don't know, write some other stuff about her day, things she's noticed, the deal with the captain maybe, and wait for other people to wake up, which she'll probably hear. Or at least them leaving their rooms.
Yeah, anything you're wanting to do? That you come next, yes?
I think Tepin, out of instinct of babysitting Innie's siblings, the first thing is to just get up, go downstairs, check, see what's happening. It's been drilled into him that he's like, are the kids okay? He's like, oh no, I'm in the house again.
That's fair.
Tevin has a minor crisis, but he still leaves his room to go and check that everyone's here, no one's been kidnapped.
He's got minor trauma now
That's fair.
from your siblings. Robin's.
As you're going down, you notice that there's what is that doing there? A lizard on one of the cabinets.
Hello, Kato.
Yep.
He just knows immediately.
Which you take off and then put down again because Kato's been found. There's a small hyperactive lizard circles, and Kato goes to sit on your shoulder for a bit,
Okay. Hello.
and then completely melts because reptile. And
Fur.
a soft, warm-blooded mammal. Yep. So he's currently just tagging along. Cadence is probably just in his room, and Aura is probably Aura's downstairs. Oh, you're up.
Yes, I found Kato in shoulder up fur. Just had like peel back for every leg.
That's where I got to.
It was on the cabinet shelf.
Maris is not back quite yet, but hopefully he'll be here soon. Someone has walked past and gone down the stairs. It's basically an alarm bell how loud it is.
Damn. Yeah. Finish up what I'm writing. I assume that's the cause for the delay, and I'll go and join Tepin.
Yeah, do you need help doing food? and stuff?
Yeah, I'll take help.
Okay. Let's cook some stuff for dinner.
Have the people arrived?
Not here. Possibly at Dad's work though.
Right. Thank you. Still got the coin I gave you?
It's in my room.
I'd suggest keeping it on your person. I can locate you through it. Make sure another Maris situation doesn't occur.
Maybe at all.
Apologies.
I just don't know you. Small child. But sure. If Innie says it's so. If he comes down.
Any way I could help out?
Yeah, you're both free to help out. I'm assuming one of you has proficiency in survival.
No.
No.
It is a flat roll with 3 people.
Just wait for me to come down and cook.
I can help, or not help.
Don't worry, it's still a 17.
Hell yeah.
So, between the 3 of you, you're not really getting each other's way, which is quite good, and you get a meal out of it that everyone will be happy with.
Yay.
Possibly a portion of yours before the meat's added,
Yeah.
if there's any. But this is not with meat every meal, so there might just not be this meal. You two, as did a lot of exercise and weren't waking up by a fair amount of that, can wake up at about 3/4 of the way through them cooking.
Sure.
And what are you wanting to do?
Is Celia in my bedroom?
Oh dear, you left the snakes in the house.
Yeah.
When you got back, there was a very disgruntled snake underneath all of the blankets, which you got out and got "you abandoned me" sniffs.
Yeah, good.
You want to make an animal handling check to get over the attitude,
Yeah.
or just live with it.
Celia has a bad
I will tell her
issue,
to
just
stay.
like Roxy.
And see if she listens. She listens. I'll go downstairs and get some meat.
You're just ignoring her. Great.
Hi guys.
Dewey was probably with you and is fairly happy to sit on your shoulder. What I will say is that you two will have noticed, if you've gone past any room that normally has paper in, that some of the scrolls have started to have been shredded. Like at the corners of them, tiny snake teeth marks.
Mm.
Not my problem.
It might become your problem.
Nope.
Not fully, but there's the startings of that.
Everyone's just going to make sure to, going forward, any of the party's paper stuff will just be more tightly bundled up, harder to reach. And these people are actually fucking good.
Yeah, again, they can afford to replace it. Even if it was your pets running around wild. Possibly with your brother.
Yeah, I'll blame it on Kato.
You left your two snakes and your brother essentially alone. Things happened, I'm sure. Kato turns into a snake. Everyone's happy.
Oh, 3 snakes. Just having a great old time.
So you come down with Dewey, presumably.
Yeah.
And you come down at about the same time after going, that's not my problem.
I want to get meat and go back upstairs. I want to ignore them, not the snake.
So you go to get meat out the cupboard. Raw or
Yes.
jerky?
Whatever's there.
It's probably more likely to be jerky.
Grab some jerky. Be back in 10 minutes and I'll go back upstairs.
Alright, good morning.
It's not morning, Tyler.
Is it not?
It's the afternoon.
Yeah, it's
You were
turning
just
up to
sleeping.
evening about, actually.
It
I mean, I
was-
didn't know what you're trying to do with your sleep schedules.
Oh, we were just tired, really.
Yeah.
Not much else. I mean, yeah, just tired.
Well, as long as you're not too loud.
So anyway, we can't go to the training grounds again because that commander would possibly kick us out.
You think you'd go at the middle of the night and it be open to random people?
It went from like midday to evening to dead of night. I assumed it may be open at least later into the evenings, maybe, for training.
You said the commander didn't like you.
Yeah,
Won't be
No,
open to you.
I won't.
But you can come to my wonderful tattoo parlour.
A tattoo
Yes, I finished my apprenticeship and I've got a full-on job there now. We do magic tattoos.
What kind of magic do they do?
Well, there's a variety of magic tattoos, but we also do normal ones and coloured ones. And she turns it into an advertisement for her workplace. You upstairs?
Yeah.
You...
Pick cereal. If you forgive me, you can have the meat.
Celie will try and take that.
No.
You think that stops the flying snake?
Put it in my hand like that.
So Celia is now wrapped around that hand, trying to tug it away from you.
Celia has
Keep
a
it like
bad...
that.
Athletics
Walk
check.
downstairs.
Athletics.
Celia has a
If you
bad
fail,
Contested.
issue.
10.
What's yours?
No, that was mine.
Oh, so 10 was
Wait,
you.
Don't you have a plus
Yeah.
4?
No. I have +2.
Oh. Well,
Roll the Celia's then.
Can I help you?
Athletics is strength. She's -4. There's no way she's winning. She got 3.
Celia's stuck her fangs in, but she's currently failing to take it away from you,
I'll
even though
walk
you're
downstairs
giving
with
up
her like that.
slightly bad trouble.
Celia has
Um,
abandonment issues, just like Moxie.
So you come down and they've about served food. Cadence has come down as well. Kato has resumed child form for
Please not
eating.
while he was on Tepin's shoulder. Oh no.
Possibly.
Oh no!
You probably were fairly quick to
You,
onto the ground, not into the wall. And you come down with a snake wrapped around your fist. Dewey is sitting curled up like as a, well, sort of lying as a sort of necklace adornment on a Tyler quite placidly, and you have a snake trying to kill the thing in the middle of your hand.
do you need a hand, Innie?
Nope, she's trying to get the meat in my hand. She's not getting it till she forgives me. And you'll realise that one day, you little shit.
You're acting like Nilo did Moxie!
Yeah, it proves so effective.
I don't think the animal can understand you there, Innie.
I know, but I'm not giving her the meat if she is kind of trying to bite me right now. So she can
Seely's
get it
doing very
later.
well in not biting you and biting the meat instead.
See the
Just constricting your hand slightly,
Yeah.
but not very much for a 3.
She can have it later when she's calmed down.
Is there any better way we could handle this?
Other than just giving her the meat, no.
I'm gonna lightly tug on Seely. Seely, stop for a second.
Is that one of the commands Seely recognises?
Don't eat, stay, and come.
You can use don't eat!
No.
You were probably aware of Seely's commands.
Okay. Don't eat Seely.
Roll
Roll a
the d6.
2.
She listens.
Seely stops trying to eat it.
Alright, good. And then... Do you forgive Innie?
Seely's just sitting in your hands,
Gonna
looking at the food.
push its head up and down a little bit. You can eat now.
She can have it.
Seely will devour it and then hop over to Yvonne.
This is like a Nilo Moxie situation, you do realise.
The snake puts on Innie.
Seely is hopping back.
Yeah, yeah.
How dare you?
You can keep her for now.
Seely is like, a little Moxie. This is...
And hangs across your face from your horn.
With my head up.
With your hood up. There's like tiny snake wings coming out from underneath the hood. And a face.
Sorry about that, Innie.
It's fine. She's temperamental.
No, I ruined your plan, I'm sorry.
It's fine, it wasn't going to work, let's be honest. I was just being petty.
I was gonna love watching it though.
You just inadvertently insulting Nilo.
No?
Nyla Moxie aren't here. This is Seely and Innie.
I know, but it's very Nilo thing to do, be like, you're not going to get this yet until you do it.
Can we not badmouth characters that aren't even here?
Oh, hello.
All that masculine.
Is Maris back yet and his fiance? Anyone that's actually here?
No.
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 Is my dad?
No.
No, I think they should be back soon
That's good news.
though. Your brother and his fiance are first to arrive. Sorry. Names are killing me. Okay, I'm back. Hi, Annie. You didn't have that earlier.
Then have what?
The,
Do you mean my snake?
yeah, the snake.
This is Dewey. I had to leave my home. Because of course we're rescuing you, so... Yeah, these
Yeah.
little guys are all cute. And I'll scratch them on the head.
Dewey will hiss. Because Dewey's a snake, not because Dewey's angry. And Marissa's like, Do you have a snake too?
Yep.
I can't tell.
Yep, that's not my face doing that. That is the snake.
Do you want some of the...
Do you have a flying snake, Annie?
Seely is...
Yeah, that's my one. She's a bit angry and upset with me right now.
Wow, you managed to irritate a snake? They're not very intelligent.
It's because I left her here whilst I went to help. And
Didn't you say your sword had abandonment issues? Not your snake?
apparently both do.
I'm sure you can just buy Celia off with some meat.
I tried that, remember?
Yeah, but like actually
And
just
she
giving it.
Right,
maybe later.
in any case, this is Nephthys. I can't pronounce that. There we go.
We can,
Yeah, it's close enough. Hello.
Hi, nice to finally properly meet you.
Yes, it is good to meet you as well. She's gone and changed from guard uniform and she's wearing fancy noble clothes.
Oh.
Oh, I'm still in the clothes I was wearing earlier.
All of you are.
So now they're really creased as well as dirty and possibly covered in other people's blood.
Yvonne would have healed the blood off.
Healed the blood.
Shush.
So Maris, if you wouldn't mind introducing me to your siblings who are here and your friends. Maris is like, well, these are Innie's friends.
Yeah. So Maris, by the way, that's Tyler, that's Yvonne, that's Teppen. Teppen's been babysitting whilst we've been trying to rescue your sorry ass. Yvonne's the one that kept you alive, and Tyler's cool.
Solid. I'm just there to look. Oh, give me some shades. I'll be the coolest guy around for you.
Tyler's my definitely not boyfriend.
No!
Right, well, that's who they are. And that is Aura. She's my twin. She's just
You dare.
sending glares at him.
Makes sense.
How come you wanted to tell Innie first that you were engaged?
You're gonna die.
Innie wasn't even here. He up and abandoned us for like 2 months.
I didn't abandon you guys. I had a headache.
Oh wow, even your family has abandonment issues.
Yvonne, this is not the time to be a therapist, please.
And you've got a bit of a track record.
And Ross is like, well, Innie said he'd be going for like a bit. Didn't say it'd be 2 months. But I wanted to tell Innie the news first. And then Aura's response is very much, but I'm your twin and Innie wasn't even here.
Which is justified. I'm with Aura here. You really should have told her. Like, were you just not gonna get married if I didn't come back?
Well, I mean, we'd told Nephthys' family, so just, I guess, I tell Dad eventually. Like, the day before the wedding.
You see, I didn't raise these two. I raised the younger two.
Fair enough.
You didn't raise any of us. You're not our parent.
I semi-raised the younger two.
The other two are close enough in age, they complain about your phrasing. And this is my younger brother, Cadence. He doesn't talk very much. And that's Kato. He probably won't look the same if you look back in a couple of seconds. He's like, yeah, look what I can do. And decides to imitate a small Teppen.
Oh my god, that's really sweet.
That is kind of sweet.
And then shifts to Innie and then shifts to normal again. Oh, how many of you are related?
None of them.
Aura and Maris. To each other.
Of course they're related to each other.
And Maris is like, and you're related to Dad?
That too.
That too.
Well, I was figuring she meant siblings, okay?
In any case, it's, do you know when your father will be getting back?
I have no idea. Was I here when you left this morning? I can't really remember. I don't know.
After a bit of pleasantries where you feel woefully underdressed,
Yes.
Oh, yep.
your younger siblings seem to be immune to it, or it doesn't seem to mind very much, but you are the only one who went out and fought in clothes. So, you know, there's sort of some... I mean, they were cleaned by Yvonne's,
Prestidigitation. Hell yeah.
but they're still creased, I suppose, and you seem to care about that. A little bit in, your father comes back looking mildly harried. Had a lot on at work today, and developments we need to talk about.
I'd rather be in prison.
Maris. Well, something of your plan must have worked, Innie.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Dad, this is Maris's fiance. Now you can be mad at him instead of me.
That's a rather transparent attempt, Innie. I'm capable of being of seeing faults with more than one of you at once where they exist.
It's just is a fault.
Don't talk about your brother like that. Hello, I'm... Does your father have a name?
He did.
Amy's dead.
I didn't bring that note with me.
Stephen, you have your notes.
I don't think I've written down any of the family member names.
He has a name. It
Yeah.
was... Oh, I might have written it down on that, actually. I'll check. I might have a note.
Mr. Reed. Or whatever the equivalent is tomorrow.
Hello, I am Sir Lord Gerald.
No idea.
Here's what I made a note of it.
I didn't bother making a note of his name because I just call him Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't make it.
Viren.
I didn't intend
Viren
to talk.
Sidewinder.
That's a pretty dope name.
I'm Viren Sidewinder. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Nephthys, and she gives her surname, which is something you recognise as noble. And I don't know at the moment. And they have a chat about general plans concerning marriage and engagement, and so how they're figuring out the whole bride price situation, which is generally whoever proposes, so it's, you know. They're sorting that out, and it's also I need to meet with your parents, yes. I approve of your union, you seem rather level-headed. And I hear that you and my son work at the same place. I'm sure you'll be a good match, given how much time you've had to get to know each other from that. And not rushed into things.
No, not at all.
Mine, yes.
And after a bit, Maris escorts her back to her house. And you can now talk to your father if you want about...
I want to sneak up to my bedroom before that.
Okay, your father will stop you sneaking up to your bedroom. Innie, and your friend, the shorter one, yeah, Yvonne?
Yes.
That's me.
There was a scroll that, the two of you got at the same time as well, your other friends too, but,
Yeah.
that I looked over more closely. And, your father dropped off some research. Your other father.
Oh,
Your mother. Other father.
yeah. Him.
Yes. So we've compiled it and what we know, and your father said that from what he's heard, given that he's heard anything about the crystalline caves from his associates, I try to get involved in it, that they're a rather old phenomenon. They've been around for a while. Said it's possibly near the start of when portals started being a problem. He got news of them, so possibly older than Tamari. I looked through. This is your classic Doomsday Prophet scroll. It's got stuff about New Dawn, a couple of gods references. This is generally a sign that pantheons are going to come into conflict. Or else that there's politics going on in the divine realm that we're slightly divorced from, that is often symbolized by their followers clashing in various ways, or taking new paths. Hopefully that was somewhat helpful, and here you can have it back.
Appreciated.
Hopefully not to do with me then. Not my prophecy. Not my prophecy.
Didn't you say the snake specifically referred to your situation?
Said I could see the future, and said, implied that I was one of many. And yeah, never said this scroll specifically was about me, so I'm going to ignore that. I have other problems which they've given me.
Innie, have you considered, now I know that last time I brought this up, it did not go down very well, that maybe your vision is a warning.
Which one?
The one about Tim.
No.
That bad things happen as a result of that.
I mean, probably, but he didn't seem like a bad guy. And I'll know
You
when I meet
have
him.
seen a single vision of this person,
Yeah.
eh?
But, like, I've not met him, and I know I'm going to meet him, so I will meet him, and I'll make up my mind.
Well, I see I can't really change your mind very much there. You three, if you're within the time, be careful about random strangers who ask you to commit treason.
Of course.
It's not treason, it's not my king.
It's still treason.
It's not treason if I'm not a citizen of the country.
What
You are a
country is
citizen,
this?
Mr.
What
Mari.
is happening?
We don't know.
No,
We'll
what?
find out. I've been asked to help kill a king. Well, I'm
Which
going
king?
To, that's the thing. I'm going to be asked to help kill a king, but I don't know which king.
How do you know it's not your own country then?
That's what I'm saying. If it's not my king, it's not treason.
It's if it's not your king, it's almost worse. Because that's basically a declaration of war instead.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Well, I can't stop you. I just think you should be aware that not everyone you meet is going to have good intentions in mind.
I'm aware. Also, to be fair, I'm not entirely sure that's still happening. It did break. Yeah, like when
You-
Milo and Moxie left us, Tyler and Isla and Nivitordo, it kind of shattered. Best way I can describe it, and now it's all a bit iffy, and I'm not really sure what that means, but yeah.
Well, just be careful, won't you?
I will.
I do feel somewhat responsible if it does turn out to be bad.
I came back alive this time.
Keep doing that.
know how
Also,
you're feeling.
for some reason, the commander has seen fit to award our household additional workers.
What does 69 get me? I hate this dice.
69. Out of 69% success rate.
What
This
do
is
you
plus
get
your
for
insight
that?
modifier.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, 69.
What insight does that give into Innie's mood, Cassie? Physical
Normally-
stuff also comes across first, but if none of that's pressing, then you get slightly more mental.
Yeah, there's nothing. There might be like the tiniest bit of like rope burn from Celie on
Oh.
my hand earlier,
That makes sense.
but otherwise I'm just a bit miffed at my dad.
Okay,
Stop
cool.
telling me not to kill a king.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to find out. Thank you.
Okay. And your father's like, right, is there any other business that anyone had?
The slaves,
Yes.
which we've been given,
Mm-hmm.
they're not. I mean, they are legal slaves, but they're not legal slaves. You couldn't like hire them as people instead, could you? Possibly, please, for me, as payment for saving Maris, please.
You need payment to save your brother?
We have the money for you, by the way, for the bail. So
Oh,
yes,
yeah, of course, so here you go.
please, just please hire them.
We can't afford that amount of full paid workers. We can afford bed and board, that being water, decent costs of place to stay, and food for the amount of slaves as they are. If we're going to pay wages to them, then we cannot keep most of them in our employ.
Consider
Can
the-
you let them go? I do normally.
Yes, that would be what I was doing if I wasn't.
I mean,
And would you have anywhere for them to go?
No, and they might just end up getting back into slavery that way.
I'd ask them what they want. It's possible they still actually have a place to go.
Yeah. Other than that, and if they have nowhere else, then wages, and if you can't afford that, then bed and board, I guess, if they are okay with that. Basically, ask them what they want, and because it's not like they sold themselves into slavery, they did get kidnapped.
Yes, I heard it was. I heard from you that it was a tricky situation there.
Just a bit.
I will come to my conclusions in my own time.
Okay,
And bear what you have said in mind.
thank you.
Do you know what your plans are for the next foreseeable future?
Well, I still have charges coming against me for assault because they picked up my sword when I told them not to.
What happened to them because they picked up your sword?
They got burnt.
Ah,
3rd-degree burns.
victim blaming is not a very good trait, Innie.
I told them not to pick up my sword, and they picked it up, and they saw it set them on fire, and they picked it up again. I did nothing there.
Well, hopefully that will be in your favour.
Hopefully. But I've got that, and then I'm not actually sure when the election is, but I know it's soon, so I might have to stay for that. But otherwise, after
Tomorrow.
that... Oh, perfect. After that, all that sorted, we're going to a forest, which is supposedly around here.
The Felshroud Forest? That's a myth.
Yep.
Before you set off in the desert aimlessly, because as of right now I'm mildly concerned that's what you're going to be doing. What is your plan to find it where no one else has before? I've sent a couple of people looking for it previously, but they never came back, so either it exists and it devours people,
Yeah.
or it doesn't exist and they got hopelessly lost in the desert and died of dehydration. Now, the chances are that both of those are fairly likely, but I'm inclined to go with travelling in the desert is quite lethal.
I'm inclined for the other one.
Yvonne wants to find it, and if we do, we do, and hopefully don't die, which is why we're going with Yvonne. And if we don't, hopefully Yvonne stops looking for it and realises it's not real.
Of course.
Why are you certain that it's...
There are, in that forest, almost certainly, a lot of undead and souls that have not properly been put to rest, and I would see that done.
See, I thought you were an archaeologist and then... I'm not quite sure what you are.
Good, I suppose.
Because I suppose you have... Is it a religious mission? Soon doesn't quite give verdicts out like that, but I know some gods do. Ilmater would be all for prevention of any suffering if there was any. Eldath is very pacifist, but would be for healing.
For what it's worth, I don't worship any of those, and it's quite probable I don't worship any gods from around here. I am an outsider. But I know that there are restless souls that must be able to pass on. And I know that there are evil things in those woods. And I am not surprised that they are hard to find, and I am not surprised that no one has returned.
Well, I would have more questions if my son wasn't who he was, knowing things that he has no right knowing. And,
You say that like I actively looked for these information pieces.
oh, I know you don't, Innie. But your friend could have a similar situation for all I know, which is why they seem dead certain that this nigh mythical place exists. Because being further afield, I can't see how you'd even hear the rumours, let alone be certain they were there. But I have a business to run, and if you do find any magic items you're looking to sell on, I would be more than happy, as well as gemstones, minor trinkets. And hopefully your trip does not end up with you never coming back.
Hopefully.
You know, I'm quite glad your sister became a tattoo parlour artist. It's a lot less dangerous.
Yeah, if you don't want a second kid like this, you might want to get Kato into something academic.
Oh,
He seems rather set on being me. It's fine, you have a few years to worry about that.
doesn't he want to be an actor?
He wants to be that too. But he also wants to get kidnapped, apparently. He's learned some stuff, let's just say that. But I've not let him touch a sword yet, so there's also that.
Maris went through the same phases.
Yes, Amaris got kidnapped.
Hopefully not intentionally, unlike you. Although it is very good you brought him back. Although the idea that you needed payment for it was disconcerting.
Yeah, I'm just trying to convince you not to keep slaves. But, you know, we've had this argument before.
We have, and I'm not particularly looking to have in front of strangers.
Yeah, I know.
I will see you tomorrow morning for the election.
Yes.
And since, to my knowledge, none of your friends are...
Yeah, none of them can vote.
I will be leaving them at the house for that and taking you with me. And the twins, of course.
Ugh, they can vote.
When did you say you were summoned to...
I've not been.
Well, let's see. And he will head upstairs. You can make notes on this information he gave you, because I will forget it.
Robin,
Mm-hmm.
what was the voting like again in Malarium?
In Malarium.
Yeah.
You have a monarchy.
You guys don't vote.
Oh, well, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm like,
you
this
can't
is
vote.
Happy days.
Epax, you can vote for union leaders, which form kind of a government that co-work with the monarchy. Tamari, the monarchy is like nothing to do with ruling, and there's a full-on government party system.
How does government work where I'm from? Don't answer that, I know.
Government where you're from.
A strong rule.
Strong rule. You've also possibly not gone into all of society nearby.
Yeah.
So it's kind of more of a household thing. Although probably whoever, I suppose for dispute breaking, it's whoever cares most strongly about it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you don't get to vote.
No. Well, I was like, is there a voting system? No, I don't think there is, but I might as well ask Robin. Just to be on the safe side.
Don't worry, there is no voting that you are failing to do.
Good. Good.
Okay, so you now can't long rest.
Yep.
For a good portion of the night.
So, given we just got up, does anyone want coffee?
I think I'm alright for the meantime. Thank you.
I'll pass as well.
Water? Anything?
Water, perhaps. I was wondering, perhaps we could go a little ways out of town and do some training.
That does sound quite good.
I know there's something I want to practice.
Yeah, sure. Tevin?
Actually, that's a good point. I do have something to practice. Something I got from when I was watching Uni, actually. Not during your last fight, that was quite miserable. But during the other fights when you did really well.
I hate you.
I know. Let's go. I wanna go fight.
I will leave a note on the table. Gone out to do training. Be back in the morning.
Not at the ground, not with the commander, please.
On your way out, your brother, Maris, basically opens the door. Does it open inwards or outwards? Probably inwards. Basically slams the door in your face as he comes in.
Why are you home?
I live here.
Yeah, I figured you were staying with your fiancé.
No, I'm staying here.
Cool, I'm leaving. Bye. And I'll walk out.
Oh, we got news. Your whole trial thing, that's tomorrow morning, before voting.
Oh.
It's not public, is it?
No, Tamari doesn't have an open justice system.
Probably
Oh,
in this
no.
situation for the best. It'd make the captain look like a bit of a dunce.
I'm not gonna get to vote.
No, you can go.
No, I'm not gonna be able to vote. If they're doing it right before the vote, I'm almost definitely having that right taken away.
But there has to be people there who would want to vote, who has to run the trial. They can't just like leave you in there for
I'm
5
meaning the
minutes.
punishment is gonna be.
They won't be able to vote. No, I know, but
Oh
no.
yeah.
Oh.
Is this permanently or?
Well, I mean, I'll probably have to pay for it to have it back, but there's no point. It's too much, and
You
it's
don't care
ages in
about
the future.
Yeah, you don't even care about most of them.
If I'm back home for the next vote, I'll try and get it back, but otherwise, I'm not going to bother paying it now.
I mean, fair enough. Was this like paying every single time or just the
Just
one time?
once, unless they take it away again.
Which I can kind of see them doing.
Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
I counted out the money from the slavers. 75.
Oh.
75.
Thank you.
75. In that
Thank you.
bag is 125. Oh fuck, she wouldn't say 75 then. She'd just pass you the bag.
Thank you. Thanks.
Of course.
Walk back inside quickly, put that on the table. Put it in a cupboard. Come back out to meet you guys.
Okay, you head to the outskirts of town. You go through the crowds. At this time of night, the streets are still pretty full for a town, frankly, where most people have gone back. The shady things are slightly more obvious because they're slightly more brazen. Although
Ready
there
for
are
a
still
skin
guards
one.
around, who and they will die down while they're there. And you see a couple of people going around who seem to be giving out things as part of charity.
Oh, that's cool.
Wearing clothes similar to Griffin's. And there's like the third party have a safe house here speaker still in the back alley. Actually, they get to like a more public space now because the other two parties' representatives are gone talking about the merits of their party in the evening when most people are at home who can vote. But you know, they're trying. They're really trying.
I gotta give them that. They're trying.
So you head to the very outskirts of town. Want to be within eyeshot of it on the horizon, or how far?
I mean,
Probably, everyone's rationale is it's probably illegal to do just like fighting or something. But then again, we're kind of far away, and illegal shit happens everywhere. Eyeshot's probably good enough.
Okay. And now you lot four take it away, role playing and describing what you're doing.
alright.
So what did you two want to try?
Well, I don't know if you noticed there. They disappeared after a little bit, but I created some. I showed you before the bones.
Yeah.
I did that without trying to.
When you were doing all your magic thing to save people.
Yeah.
What bones?
Cat.
Here, let me show you.
Cats.
Yeah, you're...
Bleeds out onto the
Oh,
ground.
fucking Christ. I haven't got
Quite
We'll
bad.
leave it.
It's alright. And after a bit of it has dripped down, you'll begin to see skeletal formations beginning to take place. Very white. Whiter than any bones actually are. Almost glowing. As they stick out of this equally white, almost glowing blood.
So do you normally have control over when it happens, the bones?
Well, you saw previously I had to concentrate really hard to make it happen.
I figured the concentrating was you forcefully making yourself bleed and controlling the blood, not necessarily making it.
Well,
make
that's
the bones,
exactly
so-
it. They're made of my blood.
True.
Are they gonna listen to you?
Roll over? At the moment, there's just like half a skull, and you can still begin to see almost like a crystal lattice formation. It's forming the top side of a cranium, but it doesn't adhere to any command.
That is. Huh. Wow.
So is your blood becoming less your blood now, or
I don't. I've never spilt that much blood in one fight. Before. And I wonder what would happen if they were to finish forming.
I'm quite curious about that too.
I'm curious, but I'd rather you not bleed that much.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not very great for your health, is it? It's not good already. You don't want to make it even worse, do you?
I need to learn to control my blood if I want to live any length of time. If anything, this is probably the way to go.
I suppose it's your choice. Can't control that.
Yeah.
What did you want to learn?
Yeah, what did you want to try?
I've been practicing just a couple of times. Can you try and hit Teppan?
What?
Teppan? I'm going to try and intercept any attacks that any makes. And I know you make
Did
quite a
you learn
few.
that from me?
I saw you and someone else do it. I mean, I was with the Dragon Knight, so I had to see some people do it.
With my sword, or like a punch, or...
Probably a punch. We don't want it to be too painful.
Cool, I'll turn to Step and try and hit him.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me. Well, no. Yeah, you're fine.
What do I add to a normal punch, or is it nothing?
I don't know if you're
Are you proficient in punches?
no.
Wait, question.
You probably are. You're a fighter. You are.
Yeah.
If Innie tried to attack me and Tyler intercepted the attack, would it technically count as a missed attack roll?
No.
No.
Drag.
You can only intercept if the attack roll hits.
If it's a miss, you will be able to do that thing though, because you can't intercept if it's a miss.
Yeah.
So,
Untouchable.
just my proficiency bonus?
And strength.
So +5.
Oh god.
25.
You have to kill Teppan, my
You
god.
hit Teppan for
No, I intercept. Well,
3. No.
1 plus your strength mod?
1 plus strength, but the 1 is doubled. So 2
So-
plus strength.
oh
mod.
wow.
4 damage.
You can.
I'm gonna.
You saw someone getting hit, a creature getting hit by an attack, yes. If you're within 5 feet of Teppan, which I
Yep.
assume you are,
Yep.
you can roll a d10 and add your proficiency bonus and reduce the damage by that much.
Fucking 20.
Oh, just about
What's your proficiency bonus?
3. So I literally just about cancel out the damage.
Oh my god!
You catching his wrist just before impact.
Yep. That's a pretty fucking strong punch you got there. Sorry, Teppan, to
Sorry,
use you for
Teppan.
this. But yeah, I'm glad it worked. Thank you. Hopefully, I can use that to help protect you in fights.
I thought
Oh,
if
that's
you were
not
going, if
necessary.
that didn't work, you would at least try not to an easier punch.
Well,
But no!
just,
Full throttle!
well,
You didn't
I
actually
just-
hit
I
you.
feel.
I was
If
told
we
to hit
did that
you.
failed!
I was told to hit you, so I hit you. Well,
Four balls! I know you trust Tyler, but trusting Tyler
Well,
blindly.
if Tyler's trying to try something and I go really weak with it, and then Tyler feels all good about himself, going, I can do this thing, actually
Then you
can't do
try
it.
harder, and then you progress up to the point where you're going to knock me
Get
out.
hit, okay? That's cool, by the way.
Oh my god.
It's fine if you want to use me instead as the.
No,
No, I'm alright.
nah.
Okay, now I feel offended.
One's a kid.
To be fair, you're all fucking children.
They're both adults. They're both adults.
No, I
Well,
know,
Tep-
but to me,
Teppan's still a question mark.
No, he's not. He's 16 at least. He's an adult.
yeah.
Adult.
Somewhere
Uh,
between that and
something to
19.
Yeah. I feel offended. I feel. Honestly,
Do you want to hit me back?
You didn't hit me. The fact that you attempted to hit me that hard. I just
Have Tyler catch another one.
Yeah, can I do it
Okay.
again?
Is it even if I try and hit
I'll
Tyler?
no, I'll try and hit you,
Okay.
and Tyler can intercept.
Go for it.
I don't mind.
Claws out.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Claws out for not even getting hit.
Swipe.
I assume if we're training, we've put like armor and whatnot stuff on.
Yeah.
Whatnot stuff.
Everyone doesn't have it.
Alright.
You're suffering in the corner if I
Oh,
wanted
he's
to try.
doing an attack with his claws.
Good luck.
He's gonna try to swipe you.
Go for it. See if it hits.
And that's plus deck, so that is. Yeah, I think I hit you.
I
I think, yeah, I hit you.
rolled the
'Cause it's
damage.
19. Okay.
Yeah, you
Just an
hit
arm
me.
punch, I think. Yeah, no,
What a
straight.
jump.
That will be 6 damage.
Get the bread. Oh, hell yeah, Tyler.
So, yeah, it's like 8. Yeah, 8 damage. Reduced. So you don't actually hit.
No. Rats.
Tyler does the same thing again.
Oh, this isn't too bad then. Thanks for letting me practice, you guys. Oh,
Now you know how it feels. So we're going full throttle.
oh thank you guys for trusting me anyway.
Isn't that not how you learn to fight?
They're just bad at each other.
I think so. I don't know why.
I'm not mad typing. I'm confused. Why is that not how people learn to fight where you're from? Because when Kreris trained me, he was just like, "Hey,
We're
stop
not
this."
the ones training, it's Tyler!
True.
Indy, would you want to have a fight at some point? You said you were quite annoyed at me. Do you want to do it now?
I could ref.
Beat him up, Tyler. Beat him up.
Yeah, I'll do it, Pepper. Don't you?
Dogs for it. You know what? Sure,
Oh,
why
yeah.
not?
Might as well.
Beat him up,
Training,
Tyler.
I have some stuff that I could try
Yeah,
out.
Pepper,
but-
get for that fight. I love you, please stop.
I
Stop.
have some stuff Kreris taught me which I've not used yet.
Beat him
Okay.
up, Tyler.
I could try learn how to use that stuff.
Well, I suppose this is practice, no?
Beat him up, Tyler.
You're gonna use a cloud rune on me and I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna use every rune on you.
Oh,
get
fuck
them
you.
back
You didn't use it
after a
any
short rest.
time.
I get them back after a short rest so I can go home, nap, and be like, "Hey, fine for the trial."
Okay, that's very cool, but now I'm jealous.
I still have my giant's might I can use. 3 times.
Oh.
You're not defenseless.
I might as well
You
be.
always need Nyla, who's a duelist build.
Yeah, but I haven't fought any before. I might like up and die, and I'd be so sad.
I won't kill you.
You might be having
Our
you
2
bomb.
main fighters fighting.
You're a
You're
main
an
fighter.
idiot.
The main fighter.
Well,
Why do I feel like I'm
are
gonna
the
take this more
muscle.
seriously than any other fight?
Sorry?
It's gonna be like trying to beat time to fight, use everything.
You two are like
Everything.
the proper muscle.
Um,
Tepin's more like
roll
Tepin's-
initiative and then you can get going. And you
Sure.
can probably describe your own attacks so you don't specifically need me.
15.
Tepin is not the muscle. He is
where
more
my-
like
Okay.
if he hits them enough,
19.
they'll go down.
Oh. Big numbers.
What?
So how are we doing this?
If you have first initiative, you can just start attacking.
Oh, I suppose a fucking punch. I don't know how. Yvonne's ref. I don't
Yeah, it
know.
would have been like 3, 2, 1, go. And Tyler was fast to move.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're gonna get fucking bonked for the wall. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I need to rage as a bonus action.
Yvonne, the boyfriends are fighting.
So as
That'll
Tyler
be
starts running up, and as I do, just a cloud starts emerging from me, and my lightning starts to spread out. As I'm gonna start whacking you. Okay.
Thunderous rage.
And I'm also gonna be using reckless, so any attacks you make against me will be at advantage.
Okay.
So one. This feels so mean to do. That one's skewed. Do I reroll that one?
Ask Robin.
Robin, do I reroll that one?
Does it have a clear top side?
No.
Then re-roll it.
Well, that is my highest one, so like 19.
Just hit.
Oh.
What are you? Oh yeah. No, I need to make a second one. Sorry.
You also entered a range, so you can use the lightning thing.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, that hits.
That's a D12.
Oh, what?
Why'd you roll a
Oh,
D12?
it's because it was the same color as my other D12. I'm sorry, D20. And
Yeah, you get 2 hits.
where is it? Is it? Yeah. I will be. So as soon as I started running up towards you and my lightning started, like a tether starts forming between us of lightning, and you just get fucking pulsed essentially with lightning energy. So fuck you, essentially is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Or 5d6 plus 6.
Cool. Thank you.
Oh! Okay, I saw the 6 and I thought it was huge.
That's not too bad. I'm
16. Sorry,
16 plus.
22.
Okay.
and
That's fine.
yeah, that's with that as well. Cuckoo.
Cool. I will try and hit Tyler with my 2 swords. 4 times.
4 times.
Yep.
Are you using action surge?
No, just my extra attack.
Then it would be 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah, you have
Right.
3 and 5, you don't have 4.
Yeah.
Why aren't you action surging? You have advantage.
Increase.
There it is.
Okay.
Do I use action surge?
This may kill me.
Yeah, I use action surge. Why not? 5 times.
I'm gonna die.
Oh, you're gonna die.
I'm gonna die.
You're gonna die.
I'm gonna
Right.
die.
I rolled the.
You're gonna
first two?
kill me.
Yep.
Could you have used your rune, thus?
I could have. I considered it.
Okay.
I'm hoping Tyler does
Go for
more
it.
damage to me next time.
Oh.
Remember, you don't activate it when you hear damage, you activate it when it's a hit. When you see the roll, rather.
Sure. Okay.
I suppose this is good practice then.
Give me a minute. I know this.
Well, one of them doesn't. It doesn't.
19 and. Yeah.
So yeah, one of them hits me.
That hits. Do I do damage now or do I just roll to hit?
I
all
would
of them?
keep rolling to hit, personally.
Cool. I'll roll these 2.
But the damage should be rolled separately, because each instance will be halved by Tyler. You don't roll 3.
Why are you?
No, it's 'cause my normal attack, then my action surge, and then my extra attack.
But you have advantage. I mean, all of those are hits, so
I
it's
have
whatever.
advantage.
Yes.
I was definitely listening to that.
They all hit, so it's whatever.
He gets a love every time.
So I've hit you what, 4 times? 4 out of 5?
Yeah, 4 out of 5.
Cool. And it's 1d8 each. Megan, press the d8.
Hello, dog.
Oh,
Yes, please.
Hello, dog. Needy dog. Oh. This way.
do I add strength? That's right. Am I being dumb? I'm being dumb.
You should be at you add strength. Not proficiency though.
So one of them was 7. So
Half to 3. Yeah.
I'll just put like small names.
3, 3, so 6.
Oh no.
Oh no.
5, so
2.
2
This
to
Oh
8.
no.
Yeah. What?
This is so small.
Yeah, well.
That
3
was
again.
7, so yeah, 3.
And 1 more.
no, only 4.
Oh, did 1 miss?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
Oh.
roll an advantage?
No.
Then roll again.
Robin, when are we playing up till?
Yeah, missed.
We end with 4-6.
It's
I thought we
11
were playing till
damage.
4.
I
That's
mean,
11
I
damage.
don't know.
It was somewhere
So
between
it's
there. It wasn't said specifically that we're ending at 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Do you want to go sooner?
Or my mum thought D&D was ending at 4 because someone said it on the chat.
Yeah, so I saw it was only supposed to be ending at 4.
So my mum is currently calling me.
I mean,
I mean, it's just
can we tell you about the aftermath of the duel then?
Yeah.
And they just finish that up and then assume that you train?
You
And
guys
we
can
can
keep
leave it
on going, I can leave.
Alright, sure.
Sad. It's not on Sunday.
Okay.
Enjoy yourself.
Your
Oh,
turn.
you're up, Tyler.
So that was 11 damage. Fuck you. Should've done more damage.
You did 22. I did half the damage you did.
No, I know, but I wish you'd done
Oh,
a
we could have
little
done
bit
exactly
more.
the same amount nearly. I would have done a tad more.
Yeah, like you would have done a little bit more to me. Okay, well, I'm gonna fucking smack you again.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
I know you do.
Not just smack, fucking smack.
No, baby. And I'll also
Oh.
be using another lightning arc. So that's another
Hell yeah, another guaranteed D6.
E. It's 14, so that's 20, dirty 20.
Cool, that one hits.
And
Oh,
23 hits.
23, cool.
Are you wanting to deflect either of the damage?
Yeah. Use the cloud rune on. Does it matter?
Nah.
They're both hits, so Michelle will roll for one of them. And so for the first one of Tyler's hits, you describe you using your rune.
Yeah.
I assume it's I take the damage in and it sort of just
So,
after that happens, it sort of just like backfires and goes back to someone.
so is it one attack you do? Like,
Yeah.
does it? Oh, okay.
One of the attacks goes back to you.
Alright.
So just roll 2d6 plus 3.
So
You
wherever
don't-
your rune is on your person, it
So
sort
it's
of
like
glows
9.
and
On
then
the sword.
10.
What?
10?
I think it was on the
Oh,
sword.
plus 2, yeah. So
So, yeah.
10.
Half
So
to 5.
So I get. I'm doing more damage to myself.
you can describe your combat though.
2.
And
And
then
then my
the
other
other-
Ed is
one.
definitely gonna win this with your 78 max health.
Oh,
It's
very good
57.
health balls, it's cheating.
And I don't like. Oh!
Oh
no! 14, 19, 25. No, sorry. 22.
22.
Thank you.
You blocked the wrong one apart. I'm so sorry.
Holy shit.
Fuck you.
You're welcome.
My turn?
Yeah, it's your
I'm
turn.
gonna use Giant's Might. You
What
Tyler.
does that look like?
I grow twice my size.
Oh,
Fuck you, Tyler.
what's that? Ref?
I'm pretty sure it's legal. What the fuck? I mean, if I was in a duel, if I can't use magic, I'd be in the gutters.
Second wind's also bonus, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, I can't use that this time. Oh well. Could I, in theory, attack Tyler with my longswords, my two normal, and then use my extra attack for burning hands?
No order.
No.
Okay.
You
I
can
didn't know
burning
you wanted
hands
me down
instead
now.
of.
Yeah, I'm gonna do burning hands.
Dex save at advantage.
Oh yeah, because it's something I can see.
Yeah, danger sense.
Am I rolling my save first?
Yeah.
What is the...
16. So that is plus dex, no? 18. Yeah, 18.
I'm just going to assume that pass because I don't actually know what this is measured against.
It's charisma.
Oh, yeah. That. Yeah.
Charisma by default.
That's pretty great.
8, 14.
So 7.
Yeah, you take 7.
Oh no.
I'm so fucked.
It's like 55, yeah.
Sure.
Oh, wait.
Goodbye tension.
Just-
Oh yeah. Wait,
So
what?
add another one because I'm big.
That doesn't apply to magic. Oh, it says
It's
Is it-
extra d6 per turn.
I looked it up. Remember, it's 1 attack you make per turn. A
Oh,
saving
okay.
throw isn't an attack, and also it needs to be. I'm pretty sure a melee attack.
Possibly.
Okay. I'm gonna hit you again.
But you
Yeah,
can
you're
second
gonna kill
win
me.
because you aren't using a bonus at the moment.
My bonus was going big.
That's true. That's true. My bad.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to 0. I'm gonna hit you again. And I'm gonna hit you twice.
I'm gonna go down.
This one, because you're
Wait.
so high up, I'm gonna have to jump a little bit. I hope you don't mind that much. So I'll try and make a swing attack into the air, hit your face, and get you 20. Your crit.
I will use my reaction and activate my runic shield once, and you get to re-roll that.
So it's a dirty 20, not an actual crit. You're lucky. And that is a 23.
Okay.
So, and I used the thing again, so that's, well,
All of them.
yeah. And that is plus 6.
24. 20, 30.
And I go down.
Hmm?
I go down.
You go down?
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna instant spare the dying and then go over and pump some life into you.
Oh, fucking Christ. Oh, that's really good.
I also went back to my normal size when that happened.
Oh, okay,
21
cool.
hit points are returned.
Thank you.
Does that use your practicing of what you wanted to do?
What, healing?
Yeah. Spare the dying last time you described as your skull things.
That's not to do with spare the dying. That's actually not, yeah.
Yeah, you brought it up last
Oh,
time.
Yeah.
I suppose I'll
it
walk over
was-
and give you a hand to try and get you up.
I'll refuse that roll over and stand up on my own.
Oh, well, fucking Christ. You scared me. I had to hit you a bit harder. You were big! I didn't...
I'll beat you one day.
I'm sure you fucking
Soon.
will. Yeah. I'm so scared of you.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
I am a child and you are bigger than me and
You're not
stronger
a
than
child.
me. Compared to him. I am 19, Tyler is like 40 something.
I'm
Mhm.
32.
40
that
something.
really triggers you, Robin. If you want, instead, Tyler, you and I could duel.
I want to see this.
I'm too
Go
fair.
for it, Tyler.
I'm
Do it.
quite scared of you as well.
Tyler, do it.
If you'd want to.
Oh, I'm more than willing.
Do it.
Um,
Now, Tyler, come on. Please.
I'm a little bit injured, but
We can take
I-
half an hour, have you catch your breath,
sure, yeah.
or I can heal you up first.
I'm not going to fight you, but I will use my own strength and magic to heal you first.
I'll take a breather.
Alright.
I assume that's a short rest.
Yeah, can we just assume that it's a full heal or whatever, since we're just training?
Alright.
Unless there's going to be like a combat or something.
So, 78, and then how many? I don't know how many of the other things I get. One
Yeah, you can get all your health back for this being a short rest, but
through.
I'm reluctant to allow you to get all your things as if it were a long rest.
Well, I'm having a look to see if I do get some things on a short rest. You can activate it when you choose a number of creatures up to your proficiency, but each target takes 1d6 damage. Con mod, and that's a long rest, so I don't get any of that back.
Alright, yeah, just makes it easier for me, that's fine.
Do you want to fight Tyler at full strength?
I'm fine either way.
I prefer to be at full strength.
I mean, given it's testing out characters and your level
Yeah.
up, I will let you take you as if it were a long rest because it doesn't
Okay.
affect plot
Cool.
Sure.
Thank you.
in this scenario.
Can I get all my health points back? Given that I'll be doing nothing for the rest of the night, save watching Tyler get his ass handed.
Don't. It's gonna
Absolutely
happen.
not. You're not participating in a duel.
Well, I wouldn't be certain about any of that last part.
I'm sure it's gonna fuck. I've seen you. It's very scary.
I'm sorry, did I do something
No,
wrong?
you did something great.
No, it's
You're just really
amazing,
good at
Yvonne.
fighting. I don't want to
What's
fight
amazing? You didn't see the.
No, but I saw her briefly in the thingy.
Are you alright to ref?
Yeah?
You've, Tepin seems a bit checked out at the moment.
you. Is he?
Yeah?
Tefan varies between concentrating on his own stuff and kind of looking over at Tyler in mild anxiety.
Oh, well, fair enough.
He shoots lightning. He knocked down a huge innie.
So by ref, what do you want me to do? Just make sure no one dies, or?
That, and also, if he gets a bit violent, maybe step in, a bit too violent. And also count down, that's important.
Alright. Well... Roll initiative now. can't
You
I?
have Tyler. Tyler is a monster.
Uh-oh.
22 for initiative.
Yeah, 11, pretty good.
Why are you so scared, Michelle?
Because I'm scared. Tyler's not scared. He's probably fine. I'm scared.
For this, since we're also quite far out of town, Yvonne's probably taken off the heavy rug, and you can see now she's got sort of like black steel type of upper body armament, as well as you can hear clinking of chainmail underneath her little black dress with tiny little bits of gold filigree.
Aw.
I'll walk up to Tyler. I mean, you can almost definitely still hear this. This is purely to terrify Tyler. What do you want your funeral to be like? And then I'll walk back and go 3, 2, 1, go.
Tyler makes an unusual squeaking sound. And then immediately springs into action at a
Yeah.
natural 20.
Adrenaline pumping.
Well, I could use my lightning arc, and so it's a similar thing that happens with Innie.
You
I
get trounced.
no, I don't, please.
You weren't trounced by Innie.
Yeah, no, you won that easily.
So I'm gonna exude my lightning aura once more, send this line tethering us together, and just send a pulse through you as I come at you and try to whack the
It should
child.
revive you, not damage you.
That's a 21. Yeah.
That's a hit.
I'm sorry. And that's a 16, so that's also 21.
She takes the first strike to, I guess, the face maybe. Wham! Oh! Seeing the second strike, she lifts up her left hand. Actually, no, sorry, her shield arm, and the projection of the white bird appears, blocking the second
You should
hit.
have done that first time.
Wouldn't have beat it. It would have raised my AC to 20, not 22.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough. Okay, well, only one went through, so. Oh, I feel
6.
bad.
6 plus.
6 plus,
3.
3,
So
so 9. 9 damage.
It's good.
Is
That's
that-
why I stay in the fight.
I'm so scared.
Alright.
And I think that's it, I think.
Bad. Now I'll make your mind crumble. Make me an intelligence saving throw.
Yes. Saving throws, intelligence saving throws, barbarian. Fear.
Mine's got a -1. 16.
That's a pass.
Yeah, I live.
And then with the same hand, she tightens her grip into a clench. Make a wisdom saving throw.
No, stop it.
This is what fighting spellcasters is like.
Oh, here we go.
I am so glad I'm not
7.
fighting for fun.
You are now held.
No.
Yeah.
Hold person, so you're
Aw.
paralyzed. Start of your next...
We're doing 2 intelligence together.
that was Mind Slither that I cast the first time.
Oh.
Now
Joy.
you can make another wisdom save to try and escape from hold person at the end of your turn.
Cool. Love that.
That's
That's
a
even.
fail?
Yeah, it's a fail.
Alright, you're still held.
Yeah, Innie, I can't fight.
All out.
Alright. Granny, this is a beefy lad. Just make sure you don't kill him. Alright.
Am I allowed to say things once they
It's
fight?
not automatically a crit because he's paralysed anyway.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say things whilst they
Ooh,
fight?
that's not very good. That is 15 to hit. Does that beat your
but
AC?
Dustbolt gets my AC. I
Hell
hate
yeah.
you.
Oh, you have a low AC.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
barbarian. So, Tyler,
Open casket, it's not them.
although he's using a 4th level spell slot.
I am raging, by the way. Just...
Oh, this won't make you resistant to
no, I
necrotic
know, but I
damage.
just thought that might be important.
Alrighty, so that's ooh god.
Put them into piles of 10.
Yeah, that's the goal here. We've got 10, 20, oh, that was a 2. 30, 40, 53.
I'm not down. I'm not down.
But
Oh my lord.
because I
damage that I
used
did,
Path
Kai.
of the Grave
Why
as my
would
action,
you do this?
you are vulnerable to necrotic damage.
I assume that is double.
108 necrotic damage.
I think it's pretty safe to say I'm down.
I barely managed to win. Healing word. Oh, kill me, brother.
You come back up, whole body aching from necrotic energy,
I will walk.
feeling older than normal.
Oh, I'm on bones.
16.
Ow.
I'm going to walk over to Tyler, kneel down, and go, I'll make sure your casket's closed. I walk over to you and go, well done. That's really good.
Thank you. This
You're
first
so
hit was
strong.
really painful though.
Oh, you're okay.
I'll live over.
You didn't fucking ask me that.
Yeah, I figured that was pretty much obvious. You're fine. You're Tyler.
What do you... Ow. I'm just rolling around on the sand at this point. That fucking hurt.
I'm impressed. The full attack I just did there, I'd expect to kill most people. I figured probably not you, but... Oh my.
That fucking hurt. I'll wipe some tears from my eyes. And just dust myself off, get back up.
You right there?
Oh, I'm fine. You were very good at fighting.
I'm not sure if I'd say that.
You guys want to go again? I'd love to watch a round 2.
I'm willing.
Best out of 3, Tyler. Go on.
For training's sake, I'm willing.
The blood, because pretty much all of her attacks produce blood. The hold person produced blood as it dripped from her fingernails, and the final strike with the inflict wounds also produced blood. Tyler, sort of growing out of your clothes is like a bony finger,
No, fuck that.
which is trying to like scratch you.
Oh, no, fuck it. You want your blood's
Wait.
on me.
Wait, they can move? I thought they were just
Apparently.
bones.
Mariara! Tyler and you two fascinating.
Oh, wow, it moves.
That's so cool.
You can say that when it's not on me. Get the fuck off. I assume it's on the ground pretty...
Yeah. You probably swipe it the first time because you're a big chunky lad. The whole like finger snaps, breaks apart, and turns into white dust. That's interesting. Both times I've seen them moving and seeming like they're attacking is when I do.
Both times.
The slavering as well. The skeletal arm was reaching in the direction of the stairs.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's interesting.
that is very cool. But oh my lord, you're gonna give me a
Terrifying.
fucking heart attack. Possibly.
I'm sorry, was that... should I have...
No, it's fine. It just... Oh, that's a little bit scary. Whew. Just dust off one more time for good measure.
And we will call it there and assume that your
Yeah.
training goes relatively well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're
It was very fun.